bro, every time you say something, bro, Mojo says some smart ass shit. It's just funny as shit, bro.
Someone got you. What are you talking about?
You know what's, bro? First off, why are you talking to me while I'm taking this shit, bro? Like, why are you talking to me, bro? Like, you the fucking mic, bro.
Hornet's nest that was on the side of my house, right? So the bees instantly are riled up. And mind you, to get to the trash can, you got to go down this bad hill. So it wasn't no just
medical advice. It was, Jeffrey, put the spoon in the freezer.
I remember them days.
That's what it was.
In the block. Thank you for the dock. I'm about to spin the block.
For the what? For the what?
The nigga on the hood AI, he was like, thank you for the Glock. I'm about to spin the block.
That ain't what you said.
All right, y'all. We have here E on the show. About to get interviewed. About to get some questions going on. You ready?
Yep.
All right. So, when you first meet a guy, how do you decide if he's gonna be a friend, more than a friend, and more importantly, when do you decide? Because
is a living
Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. He live on the sun.
Exactly, bro. Aliens, bro. Who knows, bro? We might have some. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, bro.
Aliens up there.
And that's what they might be talking. You know what I'm saying? Might be hearing some shit like that in the background.
This nigga Luke is the greatest and the worst. All that
Real shit, bro.
He is the alien. He's Mortis.
Oh, I never
going like, yo, I gotta pee. Like,
I don't want to imagine it.
That's fucking...
Anything that's not Earth is a planet.
What?
Anything that's not Earth is a planet. You heard it here.
Yeah, we heard it. Mm-hmm.
Case closed. Boop has solved the problem. Yo. Welcome. We live, y'all.
Are we like, oh shit, damn it, just like that? Damn.
I told you. You weren't trying to get up and start moving around.
Everybody know he was about to put the joint like that. My bad, bro. Fuck out there. My bad. Damn, how you didn't know a nigga had to use the bathroom like shit?
I told you I was hitting the button.
Oh shit. What?
What's up, Leak? Yeah, you know he.
What's up, y'all?
You know he bored.
We in this motherfucker. We in this motherfucker. Let me pull up the stream real quick. We in this motherfucker. So I still gotta use the bathroom, which is all the way upstairs. But I got some topics to start us off, but I definitely have to use the bathroom. So can y'all give me 1 second? But what's up, everybody? Welcome. I know we've been gone for a little while. It's been a little minute. We're getting things back on track. Schedule's going right back up. We'll definitely see you tomorrow. We're gonna see you tonight. Definitely Wednesday and shit like that. So just be prepared. You're gonna see our little notification popping up on the top. You know what I mean? Damn, what the fucking looking for something? I'm sorry, I was looking for something. I go upstairs.
We've been addicted to 5M for the past week. Niggas ain't been able to kick that.
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, we literally have like 5M. 5M has taken over our lives a little bit. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I don't even like, bruh. Like, I take a shower just to play 5M. That's how bad it is. Like, I'll take a shower just to come downstairs to play 5M, bruh. Like, that shit crazy. Like, I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't know why it's taking me so long to actually get involved with 5M. Like,
yo, welcome. Shit.
I know. Hey, no fact.
Thank you, Mr.
Right.
Turn these niggas out.
Mr. Like, Rex really fucking, wait, his name is Apollo, y'all. My bad. I have to get the Apollo, Rex. I don't fucking know which one anymore. It's like nah. Nah, but nah, we definitely are heavily into 5M, y'all. If y'all want to play GTA role play with us, man, come on. We play like
Yeah,
we
got
play like
a
shit
real
now.
nice server that we had too, man. That server's nice, bro.
Fire shit.
We people
It's
in
Yeah,
not
it is.
bad. You can learn. You can learn at your own pace for real.
we the niggas
You got
need to
people to help
learn.
you on there all the time.
I'm in
Huh?
that bitch right now.
We the HNICs.
See what I'm talking about, y'all?
No, we not. But
No, we try and get a mansion, y'all. We try and get a mansion. We fucking we're
we
going
got
ham. We're
we
going
working on it.
ham. We're going ham. If anybody knows what the RP is, like we trying to get a fucking mansion, y'all. We going to fuck in. Like we shit. We man. We working like fucking Mexicans, like working for nothing.
I wish we can get the rest of
But,
TKB in there. Like Lee could be bullshit, bullshit. CD be bullshitting. Book be bullshit.
yeah, Lee. Yeah, Lee.
I told Lee, look, bro, open the computer up. I'll tell you what to do to put the RAM in there, and waiting 3 weeks for him.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the RAM already. He just ain't put it in.
He said he had another
Didn't-
computer that
didn't-
had RAM. So I was just telling
That
him
shit easy.
take the RAM out that the
he
computer.
did though. He did though. He said that joint. He said he was about to put that joint up, right?
Never did. Said I gotta
Yeah,
finish
me-
out my 2K season for my points run out.
Right. Trying to get you up in this joint, bro. This is the whole life
Yeah,
changer
nobody
right here.
never not working. I'm just fucking with
This
you.
joint a whole life
Monkey,
changer,
you going
bro.
to take a shit or not? What the fuck?
We love you, bro.
Didn't you say you had to take a shit?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I kind of got into it. I just kind of went with it. I mean, I'm holding it still, but let me go do that, and then I'll come back with the
You gonna
topics.
take a whole shit?
Yeah, I got some.
You gonna
I
take
got
a
some
whole
little-
shit, nigga?
I didn't say I didn't take a shit though. For real, I said I had to go pee or something. That's I got to go take a shit.
Sounded like you had to take a shit.
I don't
You
know.
already went on
Any,
this show.
either way,
You got on a diaper.
either way, I need to use the El Baño. Look like in the classroom. You know how you used to put a thumb up with the little thing in the middle.
What?
Yeah, I got these breath.
What?
You never had to do that in class? Like if it wasn't, you didn't say it out loud, you put your hand up like a fist and you put a thumb in between it.
Yeah, that's a letter in sign language.
I bet it is, but when I was in school, they said if you gotta go to the bathroom, you put your hand up like this with the thumb in the middle, telling that you gotta use the bathroom. I
That
said,
mean you
okay.
prey dogging? What that mean? You prey dogging?
Nigga,
Like
I
teacher,
don't know, bro.
it's
This is
coming out.
bro, this that's something I ain't gonna hold you. Like I really learned that from school. Like when I was in school, that was a very interesting way to tell your teacher that you had to go to the bathroom. So you would have to do it. And oh motherfucker, I was like, I need to go. You know what I'm saying?
Stalling
Like,
weak.
let me go.
He want a bladder infection. That's why he's stalling.
Bro, I already shit, man. I had to hold my pee for 6 hours one time on a trip back from Mississippi.
Never. No reason for a man to hold his
I ain't gonna
pee
hold-
unless he's in a prison cell. And even still ain't no reason. They got
Well,
bullets for you.
well, my granddad said that we're not stopping and we're gonna keep going because he was trying to make it back to Maryland.
That's fine.
And the thing is, where I had to hold my pee, I had to hold my pee from Georgia to South Carolina, and that was about at least 6 hours.
Tripping. People in the, on the,
No, I'm not tripping.
The people in the lane
Like you
next
can
to
ask any of my family, huh?
the people in the lane next to us would have got some motherfucking golden showers that day.
Bruh, there was no like where I was in the back, and the van was full, so I couldn't just whip it out. You know what I'm saying? And the window that you can open and close, it had like the screen in it, so I would have to punch out the screen if I wanted to even do that.
Screen on a
You
car?
feel me?
What kind of car got screen in the window?
Yeah. It was like the van. It was like the van with the it got shades and shit. Like you could put down curtains. Like it had the like TV in the on the top where like only the people in the back could watch that shit. It had the bed that reclines. I mean, it had the seat that reclines into a bed in the back.
But
You know
what
what I'm saying?
matter? It ain't had no toilet.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it was not like it was no RV, but it was a pretty sized, decent van. Like it was a van. It had the little thing on the top. Like it looked like a a storage unit on top of the shit.
Oh, the traffic,
You know what I'm
the
saying?
traffic van.
Somewhat, yeah. Like I wish I could fucking
I
pull
know
it
what
up
you're talking about.
of
It's
what
the
it used to
one.
look like.
It's the one they be trafficking people in.
Oh, what, nigga?
The
Oh,
traffic van.
first of all, I'm over saying, yeah. That didn't hear this nigga say trafficking van, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, yo, hold up. Mm-mm.
I wouldn't be surprised
First
if
of
he was
all,
trafficked between.
audience, I don't know what he's talking about. He's talking about trafficking van. This nigga crazy. No.
Go to the
But
bathroom, nigga. As
yeah,
you get
bro.
done
I'm
with the
about to say,
show,
let
to
me
the
go real
goddamn
quick.
bathroom. So with you, Rex.
Yeah.
Right, boy. You brained up.
Just tired.
5M today. They sound like she had a good old time in it. Friends
You
and all that
did.
shit.
Got shot up and all that shit. I'm in 5M right now, nigga.
I can't run the stream.
Yeah. Ain't doing shit but selling wine.
Got 100 stocks for you.
100 bottles? Yeah. Oh, so
I
you
got
100 stacks.
Yeah.
Oh, my nigga. All right.
You need to come on and hop on there, bruh.
Help us get this shit, my nigga.
Real live, we got.
4 of us. We need one more person for the keys, nigga.
It's only 4. I thought it was 5.
Who? Who's the 5th?
No, I was just saying I thought it was 5 people you can do.
Yeah. Yeah, it's me, you, Dez, and Monkey. We the only ones who be in there like that.
All right. Kids out there finding the girls to jump in.
Mm-hmm.
I like that shit. I don't know why I haven't been in that, bro. I wouldn't probably have never bought another game.
It's you like it that much, huh?
Because like I like in my history of gaming, like I buy a bunch of games, but I only end up playing one for a long time, you know. And
Yeah.
This game got everything that I could want in it. The best part about it to me is like when you're playing a regular game, like say you're playing like Cyberpunk or even Grand Theft Auto, the regular one. Like when you go and see people, you're literally talking to a computer. When I go see somebody in 5M, I'm talking to a person. I'm getting information from a person that I need to unlock a level. And I think unknowingly they created the best role-playing game ever in the whole world.
No, I think they knowingly created that.
Think they know?
5M, the CFX? Yeah. They sold it to Rockstar, by the way, but yes. That's why you used to be able to get like a lot of custom shit, custom cars, custom restaurants and shit. All that shit is done. Rockstar basically said if it's not part of the original script, we're not allowing it in 5M. That's why they got rid of like the custom cars and shit.
So what's stopping somebody from making a clone of 5M?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Somebody else could. CFX, the company that made it, could literally go around and create 6M. Unless they made a deal, Rockstar might have made a deal that the company won't produce another one. But that doesn't mean that somebody else couldn't come along and do this.
Right.
And the thing is, it's not licensed, being that it's not licensed by Rockstar, so
the file
like
is open source. I looked it up. The file is open source. Anybody can have it.
The whatchamacallit you talking about? Oh, there's some shit going on. Niggas was dropping by. You talking about the base game shit, right? The base files.
Yeah, that's open source. Anybody can.
Yeah, that shit was on like the Unreal. It was created on like the Unreal 4 engine and some shit.
Real shit. So
yeah,
there's no reason for. I understand what they did when they because I seen when they took everything out the game. That just happened the other day. Took all of the modified real vehicles out. Now you clones of them. But I still don't think that makes a big difference. Because you can still make a clone of a vehicle and just change one thing on it and it not be the vehicle no more.
What do you mean?
So what they had to take out everything that they directly took the image from the vehicle. Like if it was a Jeep Grand Cherokee, they had to take it out the game. If it was the actual Jeep Grand Cherokee, but they got what's in there. They got the Sequoia. I think it's called the Sequoia or the
Yeah.
right.
Oh, they have shit that looks like
they have shit
actual
that look
vehicles.
like it, but it's slightly different. So that's why those are allowed to stay in there.
Yeah, no, the reason why what Rockstar did is when they bought it, from my understanding, is when they bought CFX, they actually, I guess, passed the rule down. Not just that, hey, it can't look like real shit, but more or less, if it's not our shit, if it's not based on our base game and what we put in the GTA, it's not allowed in the base game. And if it's directly somebody's other shit, because Rockstar doesn't have the
Contract.
licenses agreements and shit to run that. To put, because like I've been in service with McDonald's and Burger Kings and actual Kentucky Fried Chicken, shit like that, like real restaurants and shit. So you used to be able to have that because it was all just whoever did the coding, how good your coder was. If somebody, your developers were able to actually code, or able to implement other people's files who were selling them and shit, you could do something like that. Like that was for real legit. But excuse me. But yeah, I think Rockstar, to be honest with you, Rockstar was as good as GTA Online was doing, because GTA Online was making hundreds of millions of dollars a year. But the reason for that was because you had a bunch of kids. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but if you go into a lot of these servers, especially the serious RP servers,
Ain't
there's
no
an
kids.
age limit.
Yeah, there's no kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even some of them, I've been in some where it was like 16, 17, but you had to act mature. If you started acting like a 16, people knew you were 16, they
kick
banned
your
you.
ass out because nobody want to deal with that in the future. Nobody
Nobody wanted to deal with the childish bullshit. Like, we wanted to role play on a mature level. Like, at least, because that was the whole point of this. That shit that the kids did, shit you could do in GTA Online. It's just basically run around shooting shit up, blowing shit up, all the crazy shit. And there was no reason to role play for that. Like, you want to role play fake shit and then just go around shooting shit up.
Yeah, I can see that not being, that's not conducive to role playing. Like, literally, what makes role playing work is that everybody is in character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work if
everybody's in character.
If everybody wants to be a fucking super gangster and just shoot and kill everything. Like, even in here, the people who commit crimes aren't on that, I want to kill every fucking body and I run the underworld shit. They're like, nah, I'm just trying to get some money and do some fun shit. You know what I mean?
They spare you sometimes too.
Like, I'm talking about like the people, it's not even like they spare you. Like, I'm running the criminals doing the criminal shit, and ain't even a worry or a fear of, hey, they're gonna kill me, and that's not what they worried about. They weren't on no murderous shit. They just out here having fun getting money. Some of them own businesses and shit like that, but it's just sometimes more fun to do hood rat shit with your friends, for lack of better terms.
No, I get that.
And that's what these servers are based on. Grand Theft Auto, there's still Grand Theft Auto. And 5M is still based on that. It's just with 5M, there's a little more realism. 5M is what I think everybody who bought and played games like Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead Online, I think this is what they wanted, like something really more fleshed out where you can do more, you have more emotes, you can interact more.
More realistic.
Yeah, you can hold jobs and like be the law enforcement and shit like that.
Right.
Just
in
general,
if
being more
Rockstar was smart, they would have been trying to implement that shit on the GTA Online versions. They would probably would have succeeded.
But the thing is, they did have though, because sorry, that sounded stupid. They did have though. They have though, because like, let's say like this, the modders for Rockstar or GTA, Rockstar actually brought those people on that modded their games like that and put them on.
That's just so they couldn't steal from them no more.
After the fact,
they couldn't beat them. So hey, join me. I can't beat you.
That was after the fact. Yeah.
Well, the thing is that was smart though. That was fucking smart.
But 5M have been kicking their ass, and what happened is they just got more developers and modders. They got better at it. Because 5M is open source too.
Yeah, it's open source.
That's what I'm saying. Like
it really
it was a plus that they fucking got with those modders that were doing it for so long, because that's the thing is, these guys been doing it for a minute. They've been making videos. There's people that make literally content on YouTube, and they post it and they show their work. It's not like they haven't been doing it. So basically now it's like compiled into, all right, we're gonna combine Rockstar stuff and we're gonna get these 5Mers and boom, put them together and even try to work with them and even probably have them on the same team. Like, they've been talking about releasing GTA 6 for a minute. They probably rethought the whole plan of probably making GTA 6 with those modders. Maybe. I don't know if they're gonna make a basic
what
generic
happened is
game
when
like they did.
GTA 6 was in development like a year after GTA 5 was released.
That's true.
Like
That's
they
true,
started
though.
developing that game almost immediately after GTA 5's release.
Well, I heard they trashed
And
the original because of 5M. They trashed.
they
whatever
did,
originally came.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
So what
Like
happened
they
is
tried it. And then they
5M
released the video. Go ahead,
5M gets released. It comes out on PC, and in the beginning, 5M is like the city you guys see, the shit we can do. It was nowhere
Nothing,
near
yeah.
this. All
I
of this
bet it
took
wasn't.
time to develop and code. Even some of the businesses and shit that are like standard and a lot of 5M servers and shit are not there or weren't there in the beginning. Like it took time for them to actually be, written up, drew up in terms of coded out and shit. So it wasn't what it was either, but it was more than what GTA Online was offering. GTA
Oh, yeah.
Online would offer heists and shit like that. 5M would implement that, and then you got people who could code and would do their own thing. So the drugs, like in GTA Online, you can sell drugs. That's not
Yeah.
no. It's not like you need to go into 5M to do that. That's something that you've been able to do, but you can't do hand-to-hand drug
Right,
sales.
that
It's funny.
microtransaction. The microtransaction.
Yeah,
about
you
to say,
can't do corner sales and shit like that.
Look, I was about to say I just did a I just did my first oxy cell joint. That shit was crazy. Like when I tell you that this shit is so real, like I had to go to the plug and then I go and then they send you to another guy that has the product, right? I got to put the product in my car, right? In my trunk, right? Cuz you have to have a car with a trunk, right? Mojo. But you have to have a car with a trunk, right? And then once you put the product in your trunk, then you go to a spot where you wait for your customers to pull up on you and you give that to them. And this is like NPCs, but it's so fucking real. Like you don't have to wait for real people to come to you. Some of these they have NPCs, and I sold the product to them, and it was that easy. And I got my oxy. That shit was crazy. Like it's fun. It's really fun. It's pretty astonishing. I'm not gonna lie to you. And for somebody that played GTA when it first came out in 2013 until now, and the way that it goes, yeah, fuck it. Like I can't go back. I can't even imagine. Like I just looked at GTA 5 and looked at because Halloween's coming up, right? They always have packs and costumes and things that come out during during any holiday, right? And I'm like, I don't even give a fuck. Who cares about that stupid spooky Halloween shit with the mask and shit? Man, I could fucking. I'm in 5M. I could fucking look like a Sasquatch. I don't need to have a costume. Nigga, I can. It's crazy. It's really dope. It's really dope.
I think the best part about it is the police interaction. I think the police make it fun.
Oh, did I tell you how much my heart dropped every time I seen a police? Like these police really be waiting in the cut, waiting for you to speed and shit.
That's usually a cornerstone of most servers. Because when they first came out, when they didn't have shit else in the servers and they were still developing them, the one thing they did have, and the one thing that the modders did when Rockstar first allowed GTA 5 online to be opened up to modders, the one thing that they did put in immediately was the police shit, allowing people to be police officers, to actually wear cop uniforms, to drive around in cop cars, and then be police officers, to go in and out of the police stations and shit. Because that's what a lot of people wanted. People were like, yo, it's fucking whack that every cop is just a commercial cop, but it's all the same type of getaway shit.
Right.
Like, some people wanted to actually be the police. That makes it fun. And there are some servers that are literally, that's the name of them, Cops and Robbers. That's literally the name of the server. That's what the server is based around.
Hey.
You go in and you pick to be a cop, or you pick to be a robber, and the whole server, the whole time in there is just you being chased or you chasing robbers and trying to collect them.
Man,
people have fun with this one.
Every interaction I have with a police officer has me dying laughing, bro. Everyone.
It does.
Literally.
It does.
Literally, I was still in the car today, right? And I stepped away from the computer, but the door was open, right? And I come back, and the police sitting next to me. And I'm like, oh, shit now. Gonna caught me. So I just acted like I didn't hear that motherfucker. I got out the car, I walked up the street. Motherfucker reversed back with me and shit. I'm like, doo-doo-doo. You talking to me? Oh, I can't hear you. I'm sorry. Are you talking to me? I just kept on walking.
You know what's funny? As soon as you said that, right? You were coming, and then the thing is, I made an illegal U-turn. And the reason why I did that because I came around the apartments and I went back around to the back way of the parking lot to come back to the front of near the apartments, right? And I just and the police, the car was just coming down the turn, and I said, "You made the U-turn illegal as shit, right?" So I come back down, and she's following me. So I go, and I'm getting towards the beginning of where the garage starts, and I just stay right there because I was like, I was waiting for you because I know that was you that, you know what I'm saying. And she pulls up beside me. She's like, "Hey, how's everything going? I seen you pull a illegal U-turn, things like that." She's like, "I just want to know if you're okay." I'm like, yeah, man, my bad. I was just waiting for my friend. He was coming out of his apartment and shit like that, and it's just so funny because the role play is real. Like like I didn't break character at all, but like they really be like on some officer type shit. Like, what was it the other day? I had a police officer looking at my car when I was in the bank. I mean, in the bank, right? So I come back out, the officer's looking at my car, and I'm like, "Oh fuck!" I ain't gonna lie to you, my heart kind of dropped because the motherfucker pulled right up behind my car, like he was already parked, and he's outside of his car, just looking at my car, right? So he goes like, he's just talking to me real quick. He's like, "Yeah, your car looks like the Green Hornet." He's like, "Your car looks like from the Green Hornet." I was like, "Oh yeah, it do look like the Green Hornet." So we just over there chatting it up, blase blah, and then I go like, "Yeah, I just put turbo in this joint," and I was like, "I put turbo in this joint." And that joint go over 100, like blah blah blah. He's like, he's like on a private road, and I'm like, huh? What? What'd you say? He said on a private road, and mind you, this dude has an Australian accent. He has an Australian accent, trying to ask me about if it's on a private road, and I couldn't even.
No, he's trying to direct you on what to say. Otherwise, I have to.
You're right. Yeah.
That's what he's trying to tell you. When you said that, he's like, "Yeah, like on the private road," and you were like, "Nah, I was on the highway."
Right here,
like, no, nigga, you was on a private road. Like, don't fuck up the moment. We cooling out, having a good time. Don't make me have to take you.
So he says it one more time. He goes like, he's like, "Yeah, on a private road." I said, "Oh, that's what you." I said, "Yeah, officer." I said, "Officer."
Of course,
yeah, it was on a private road. Look. I was like, it's on a private road where there was no civilians, there was no cars, no nothing. It was on a private road where it was all good. Definitely on a private road. Yeah, lying like a motherfucker because I be speeding every fucking where.
Better than me. I'd be like, "Yeah, my privates was on the road. Yeah, hell yeah."
This shit is so real. Like my heart starts to drop. Like the other day, like no, bro. The other day, I thought I was gonna run into a motorcycle cop, right? But it wasn't a motorcycle cop. But the way that the way that the motorcycle looked like, it looked like a standard cop motorcycle. And I tell you, when I was about to run into this motherfucker, I hit brakes so hard. I mean, like I avoided him and everything, and then I looked. I was like, "That's not a fucking cop." But it makes you feel so fucking immersed in the world. Like, example in Virginia, Fairfax County cops like to hide in the cut when you're speeding, so you never know where they're. Like sometimes you never know where they're at when you're pulling up, right? So just like in real life, in the game, these motherfuckers were tucked off in the corner, and I'm over here speeding, and until I see them, like last minute, over there tucked away in the cut. My heart dropped and I'm over here hitting brakes. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here hitting real brakes, acting like this is real life shit. Like I'm scared. I'm like, "Oh fuck." I was like, "Do I have my seatbelt on?" You know what I'm saying?
Nobody got no time to be wasting in jail and shit. No, nigga. I'm running from them. I'm telling you, I'm running from them every time. If I'm doing something illegal, they gonna have to catch me. Ain't no fucking surrender.
Nah, see,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
that's where you fuck up at. That's what I peep too. Cause a lot of times that's what the whole point of the RP is, and people fucking forget that. Like there are dudes who will be speeding, right? And the reason why you're speeding, you just murdered somebody, you stole a car, you just stole some drugs, whatever. You just speeding, but you got drugs on you, or you just shot somebody. You drive by a cop, he catches you speeding, he throws the cherries on, and instead of even trying to pull over to see what he wants, it's automatically a high-speed chase, 3 cops after you. Why? Because I killed somebody, I can't get caught. Where it's like, yo, bro. Role play it. Pull over. Find out. Yeah. Like you killed somebody way across town. This nigga just put the cherries on you. He obviously wasn't around you when you shot, dude. And he's not pulling you over. Like you don't know nothing.
You were just nigga.
When he approaches you, if he approaches you and he's like, "Hey, hands up," when he's got his pistol out, because he thinks you're dangerous, yeah, then you peel the fuck off, duck down and peel off. But like role play, that's because you know how many times I've gotten pulled over, honestly. And a cop for speeding, and I don't get a ticket, the cop is literally just like, "Thank you for stopping, bro." Like no one fucking stops. They always tell me it's for real. And you just talking out and play with it. It's like, you feel like, "I'm sorry, officer. To be honest with you, I didn't notice you were there. I was just trying to get across town. I noticed there was no traffic, so I thought it was safe." They'd be like, "All right, there was no traffic. I ain't gonna give you a ticket. I appreciate you just stopping, man." Cause and I'll talk to him. I fuck with him. You have a call, cause that's the whole point of this, the interaction. So even if it's just a little simple speeding ticket, I'm interacting, and I'm gonna fuck with you, and I'm gonna have some fun about it.
Mojo, you be doing too
I'll be
much.
telling them like, "Officer, if I flash my boobs, can I get out of it?" And they be like, "I don't know, sir. Let's see what them tits look like." You have fun with the shit.
I do.
That's the whole point behind it.
Like, when I get pulled over, I'll be like, "You must have known I just killed cuz." You
got a guilty conscience.
Mojo be scared as fuck. I know you be scared because you be doing wild ass shit, bro.
I'll fucking turn into BOP real fast.
I'll pull over and watch how they approach you. If you pull over and he hops out with his gun drawn, be out. Fuck it,
If they get out the car with their guns drawn, I'm hitting reverse. I'm bumping their car. I'm making it. I'm putting their car further away from them.
You know what's funny?
And then I'm taking.
And be out.
Hey, you know what's funny? I definitely like in GTA, this role play. I mean, the way I be talking to some of the female officers, bro, because I've been running into a lot of female officers. Man, I'm about to bag me on a female officer. I'm about to see if I can get me off some tickets. You know what I'm saying?
Cops need love
this
too.
shit real. This shit real, bro. This shit kind of crazy. Like you be like Lil Wayne, like in the back of a cop car. Wee 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 wee.
But yep, this shit is wild fun. It's entertaining. It's good recreation. It's definitely fun. You get some friends you come in with.
It's big fun. That's all it is. It's really big fun. It's big fun, y'all.
I tell you,
I'm mad. We how long we been talking about this?
I've been in that motherfucking paintball room. That's why I'm getting my
man. Fuck you and your paintball shit, nigga. That's some bullshit, bro. I'm not gonna expose you, but I mean at the same time, I need I need to know how to get that on there, bro.
It's a Sharpie, nigga. I don't know why it's a Sharpie.
Nigga, a Sharpie, nigga? You got a Sharpie on your shit? There's no fucking way, bro. Because the fucking thing moves. How the fuck do
my Sharpie mark don't?
That's what I'm saying. Like, but you said you told me and Des just to put it on our screen, like it's on our screen like that.
You take a fucking Sharpie and you
piece of tape. And the Sharpie monkey.
I wasn't that smart. I actually put the Sharpie on my screen with my dumb ass. But it's the dry erase one. It ain't the motherfucking permanent one. It's the dry erase one.
They have them. I've seen them on Amazon. You could buy official, like the real joint.
I don't need all that. I just need a DAT. That shit works just fine.
Hey, I bought when I used to use my laptop for like Call of Duty and shit.
Yeah,
I tried them out. They definitely work for like hit shops and all that shit because you don't have to worry about trying to ADS all the time.
Well, so the sway in the game is different. You know what I'm saying? Even though the gun be swaying, it tricks you out. It makes you think that the gun is swaying, but it's not. That crosshair is still. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but the thing is, the gun moves. But the gun moves though. Like if you ever just sat there and shot straight,
it's not.
But no. But I'm saying sometimes like the bullet will go like this, and this.
I ain't never had that problem. As you can see earlier, I never had that.
Nigga, shut the fuck up. Fuck you and your aiming, bro. I was going to give it to you. I'm like, say you got some superb aiming, but nah.
My problem is the controller aim isn't as accurate as the mouse aim, but I need the controller to move around.
But that's what I'm saying. No, I need the controller to drive. I don't need it for any to move around. I'm getting used to the keyboard and mouse.
I know how to do that shit, but like that shit, I be needing to be on point all the time. Like
that's what I'm saying. I gotta like hurry up and grab my controller and pick it up
while I'm controller in my hand. Even when I'm using the alt button, I'm literally alting and using my pinky to move my mouse around and clicking it. Like I always got my controller in my hand.
That's what I'm doing too. But I'll have the controller right here in my lap. I'll have it right on my leg. So just in case I do got to pick it up and it, kind of get difficult. But the controller has no functions of the extra shit. It has like the regular functions, and actually it kind of has stopped. It has the regular functions of getting in your car, sprinting, moving around with the analogs, but you don't have control of your phone You got to still press the keyboard because, like on GTA, the regular GTA 5, you just press up on a directional pad and it'll bring up your phone. And I think left and right did other things too, and down I forgot what that did. But that's on the regular controls. When it comes to this 5M, up on the directional pad could be something else. To be honest with you, but you still got to use the keyboard. Like it's kind of like I'm getting used to it. Like it was kind of crazy how to explain mine, but I like how I set this up.
Hey,
Like,
driving with the keyboard is enough.
Fuck no, bro.
That's not hard.
And
That shit is easy. I do that shit.
Because you don't get
No.
you can't control your speed, bro. It's either fast or slow.
I'm about to say you can't control the how you drift or turn. Like you really have to. You really have to. Like if I'm pressing WASD, I only am holding W and I'm using A and D turn left to right. Now if I'm trying to do stop and go and try to hit the turn, I'm gonna have to take my hands off. It's a lot. Like it's not the same thing you can get with the control. And on top of that, with the controls, like I definitely have to use my controller to drive in the garage so I don't run nobody over. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, because then I might accidentally knock right into somebody. I can actually control my speed from like 0 to 10 or to 0 to 100. You know what I mean? But goddamn, we've been talking about this
Right,
for
throw
36
your
minutes.
out, Monkey. Throw your topics out.
Yeah, all right. So one of my first topics of today. Do you guys remember the woman that what did she do? She hold on, let me get it real quick. She the woman that cried wolf. Basically, she said that she was kidnapped.
Yeah.
And this was after her boyfriend, I guess, I don't know, cheated on her or something, and she decided to make a fake claim that she was kidnapped, and it got worldwide, well not worldwide, it got national attention to the point where everybody was like,
got national attention.
Yeah. But I mean, but it was a mystery because how the case was. So if to bring you guys back up to speed, if you don't remember, in Alabama, there was a woman that she went out one night and she her car ended up on the side of a road because apparently she was helping a kid that was in the middle of the street, and then she disappeared for a couple days. Long story short, she come back to find out that she did not get fucking kidnapped, and she's A-okay and all this other shit, right? So now she is now charged with faking kidnapping. She's been found guilty. And this was kind of some time ago, but it still was recent because if anybody remembers, this was like a few months ago. It was like almost 4 months ago, and it's just now being updated with her going to getting charged for it. But apparently, all she's getting charged is false reporting to law enforcement is $1,000, and falsely reporting an incident is $1,000. I'm assuming that she didn't have to pay much, and she's kind of getting a slap on her. Oh wait.
Well, was there somebody she said kidnapped her? Did they get locked up and go to jail behind it?
Actually, it's more than that.
She lied about all of that. She
So
said that it was a lady and a lady.
She lied about the whole thing.
No. I understand she lied about that, but did somebody actually get arrested because of her lie?
No.
Okay, so they never arrested
No.
anybody. Okay.
No. So
did she actually cost? I'm sure the police were looking for her, but outside of the cost, in terms of police hours, did she cost any actual money or funds?
Well, she's the one that called. It's not like she just went disappearing. She orchestrated it.
The FBI was involved.
She called the police and orchestrated the whole baby on the road and all of that. She orchestrated the whole thing. It wasn't just I'm gonna decide to disappear. And now I know now I know people looking for me. Let me just stay gone for a little bit longer. It wasn't like that. She actually orchestrated the whole thing. Told the police that that these people had her in a truck feeding her Cheez-Its and all of that shit. Like she came up with a whole story about it. So I think all because she was mad at her boyfriend, like nah, she needed to go to jail. You don't need to do no hard time, but like you can't do that.
She needs.
It's hard enough to get the police.
She wasted FBI, police, local resources, even people online, because you know how people get online, people online get involved in this shit like
People
that.
online ain't got nothing better to do.
But
People
that's what
like
sparked
really
it.
went deep into this.
Because niggas online was like, look, they're not gonna use the same energy to find a black woman. That's the whole narrative. Look, they're not using the same energy to find a black woman. If this was a white lady, then she would have been found. And that's not true either. But fact of the matter is that they did use the manpower to find this lady, and it turned out
You don't think that's true?
what?
That if she was a white lady, they'd put more energy?
I believe that they would have put more energy. Yes, I do.
Oh.
But I'm just saying for them to take the bait and go and put the same amount of energy to find this woman, and therefore to be false only enforces
Validates.
enforces whatever it is that they believe about us. You know what I mean? That's that. I'm not saying that that's not the case. I do
I just
believe
keep
that.
thinking of. God, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say I just keep thinking about that Chris Rock special where he talks about the little white girl that gets kidnapped like fucking 2 blocks from her house, and is stored like literally like 5 minutes from where she lives, but can't escape, is all fucked up and is held there forever. And then there was a little black girl who was like 45 minutes from her home and some shit, and she chewed through the ropes and fucking ran all the way back to the crib. And he was talking about the coverage, and he was like, "This shit barely even made the fucking news." He's like, "We've been talking about this little white girl for weeks. No one even talked about this shit." Because he was basically talking about how black women are overlooked, kind of shit.
I agree that they wouldn't have been looking for her. I'm just saying it
I
don't
definitely
look
agree with
good for some. Because I
Not to
think
make this super racial, but I always wondered that.
oh, I agree with you, 100%.
Yeah.
But that motherfucker should have been lying about it. That's the reason why if they was going to start doing that day, start putting more energy into finding black people. Now they don't got to. Now they just can say that. Well, remember
Not
that.
at all.
Remember that black lady that faked it.
Mhm.
Right.
They already associate.
And that's really
anything
sad
one
too.
of us
And
do.
the thing is, remember, I'm about to say, sorry, my bad. I was about to say, y'all remember the only reason why she did it was because apparently her man cheated on her, some shit like that. She wanted to get back at him. So it's all selfish. It looks bad. It just looks bad. It looks fucking bad. It looks terrible. It's retarded.
So how much
How the
time
fuck
did she
you want to
get?
get back at her? So, okay, let me bring back up the article. Okay. So she was gonna get they were calling for at least her to get 26 years old. She was found guilty of 2 misdemeanor charges, false reporting law enforcement authorities and falsely reporting an incident. The craziest thing is when this first was going on, she had way more charges. I definitely remember she had way more charges on that list. So again, I think she only got charged. So they were only calling for 1 year in prison, and they $17,874 each charge. So she's Russell said I don't know who the fuck is Russell. I'm sorry.
Who the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck. Her so her last name is Russell. Sorry.
So Russell said, "Who the fuck is Russell?"
What's up, Moiko?
Her last
Russell said, "Who the fuck is Russell?" Oh, that was good.
my bad.
Hold up, Moiko.
Her last name is Russell. Sorry. She's appealing the decision.
To say what? What is?
Good luck on that, Miss Russell.
What is she saying?
She's appealing for paying the money and for the 2 charges that she got.
She trying to do a shaggy, nigga.
But what is? I want to know what her defense is, boy.
And but that's all.
That's you on the camera. That's not me.
It's
Huh?
not me.
Sorry, say that again. Sorry, I did not hear that.
He said she's just gonna say that's not me.
That's you right there. On the
Yeah,
camera.
pretty much. That I mean, she on some bullshit if she does that.
He was trying to be internet famous. That's what that.
For real or something. Like she wasn't
That's
just trying
not
to do
me.
this to get her man back or
Got you
something.
dead to rest. That's not me.
Oh, my bad. So if y'all remember, Russell
Who the fuck is Russell?
was reported missing night of July 13th. Uh, police said she called authorities that night to report Tyler walking alongside the highway. She reportedly stopped her car to aid the child, and when police arrived, all they found was a search for the missing. Some 49 hours after her disappearance, she was located at her. And the craziest part about that, she was caught on camera running back to her house. So, and this is stuff we've seen. We actually covered this on the podcast when it was happening. So, some 49 hours ago after her disappearance, she was located safe at her home, leaving many questions unanswered. She then confessed that she did not see Tyler on the highway and that she had not been kidnapped. Then on July 28th, the Hoover Police Department announced that 2 misdemeanors the charges against Russell.
Oh, they only misdemeanors.
Yeah, it's just misdemeanors.
Yeah, though.
So it says under the circumstance of Class A misdemeanor, first offense, if you can find where in jail, just bring the file to me and I'll look. Anthony said, generally, they're not put in jail, so we totally disagree with that. Restitution, don't agree with that. But to lock up and put in jail, we disagree. Okay, I guess that's her lawyer talking and talking about just everything. It's just,
He said, "Don't
it's
lock
just
her up."
they're going to disagree on anything that's jail time. Huh? Say that again.
I didn't say
Hello?
anything.
I said, he said, "Don't lock her
right.
up." They
You're
won't let
locked
me
up, they
out.
won't let me out. They won't let me out. I'm locked up. Okay. Nah,
That's what she
okay,
gonna
funny
be
story. Did I
saying.
tell y'all guys about my mother, how she got locked up and then everybody at school the next day sung that song to me?
No, but that sounds like a great story.
Nah, long story short, my mom
I'm
beat the
trying to
fuck out
find
somebody else's.
you.
My mom beat the fuck out of somebody else's mom
Mhm.
at
out
at
there
my school,
causing a ruckus.
and long story short, she got arrested in front of the apartment, and all the people who went to my school was out there because they already seen it going on. Long story short, she got put in handcuffs and got arrested, right? So next day I go to school, I had a couple people going like, singing the "Locked Up, She Won't Let Me Out." I was like, damn. I mean, and when I was younger, so I wanted to fight everybody.
You want to fight everybody for saying what happened to your mom?
Nigga, what? I was like, y'all don't even know the situation why my mom beat that bitch's ass.
But your mom did get
I mean,
locked
my
up?
mom beat that bitch's ass. She put that bitch in a thorn bush and started swinging on her. Pushed that bitch in the thorn bush. Said,
Oh, so she fought cheap. She cheap shot her.
No.
I'm just fucking with
That
you.
bitch, that bitch, that
I'm
bitch
just fucking with you.
Look, that bitch went squared up with the wrong person. That's all I'm gonna say. She really squared up with the wrong person. My mom, I didn't even know. My mom was shorter than her too.
She did something to
Beat
you?
her at. Huh?
She did something to you?
No. Oh no. This gets more a little bit personal, but nah.
Go to chat your new mic, monkey.
Huh?
Go to chat your new mic
Oh,
that you've been showing off.
Monkey been through like 20 mics.
That nigga said, "Look, Rex, I can do what you can do. Watch."
oh wait. Oh, okay. My first red. Watch this.
Mhm.
Now you can hear me now, nigga. There you go. Lie. This right cool as shit.
Monkey fun.
Anytime I can just mute myself, like I said, wow. Anyways,
You know that shit don't work, right? We heard you the whole time.
stop playing.
That's what he said.
My mute works. Your shit works kind of fucked up.
I can hear you.
You did not hear what I said.
I can hear Monkey.
Oh, I was about
Nigga,
to
you
say,
did
I
not
know
hear
my
me. What
shit
did I
works,
just
'cause
say?
I was just saying my shit works, you old big head motherfucker.
First of all, y'all didn't hear the question I asked. Hold on. Let me mute it again. Let me see if y'all hear me. Hold on. Exactly.
Oh no, I've never had anybody else's balls that close to my face
Right,
before.
I never
So.
did that.
So I couldn't answer. I don't know.
We don't
Shut the
care
fuck
about
up.
the blowjob you gave earlier.
Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. I said, what's 2 plus 2, nigga? Yeah, y'all didn't hear that question. I know y'all didn't hear that question. I know y'all didn't hear that question.
A lot.
Hey, my shit worked.
When
My
you
shit
talk
worked.
about millions, dog. That's the answer.
But yeah. So, but nah. Yeah. That whole thing, that whole situation with her being kidnapped and everything after she tried to aid a toddler on the road just went viral. It went crazy. It went wild. There were so many speculations. I ain't gonna lie. When the story first came out, I kind of was like scared. I didn't know what was going on. It sounded really like vicious, but because of everything else that's going on in the world, it sounded legitimate. But then when it fucking came out, it was fake. I was like, fuck, man. I was like,
Yeah,
scared
because
about.
how could you get away with that by yourself? Like, how does she even think she was going to?
because I was like, what if this is happening more than often? Like people are like really stopping on the side of the road to help somebody, and they end up getting kidnapped.
Stopping on the side of the road and helping strangers.
Or I mean anything, stopping or helping anybody, like in general. I wasn't saying like I wasn't saying like, oh, like not specifically that same situation happened to me that I'm scared of. What I'm saying is that because of the person I am, and if I did see something that happened like that or whatever the case was, and I decide to fucking help that person, will I be fucking kidnapped or will something happen to me? Will I get robbed? Whatever. I'd rather get robbed than kidnapped, but regardless.
You little enough, you fit right in the trunk. You
Mhm.
should be worried about that. I don't worry about being kidnapped.
And you pretty.
You got a pretty mouth.
Hopefully I don't have my suit on. Hopefully I'm not coming back from work and I have the vest on because I was coming back from work though. Sorry. But
And you in the South too? Yeah.
Huh?
It's gonna be like Deliverance. You ever see that movie Deliverance?
Yeah. Nah, man, fuck that.
It's what that scene from Pulp Fiction is based off of.
Well, I love Pulp Fiction. But no.
You love Pulp Fiction?
Yeah. I've seen
Remember the scene with Ving Rhames and Bruce Willis?
Yeah. Come on, man.
In the basement?
I had that on VHS.
Remember the scene with them in the basement and Bruce Willis kicked that door open?
Mm-hmm.
And they going to work on Ving Rhames? That's Deliverance. That's what happened in Deliverance. Squeal like a pig.
Nah, it's just wild.
4 niggas got caught in the backwoods in like Georgia and shit. These old freak redneck. I don't even know what they were. They was something though.
Something else.
They was in there. They was in there taking man butt, among other things.
You know what's crazy? Speaking about false reporting stuff, right? My next topic kind of has to tie into this because I just discovered this shit about a day ago or some shit. It was pretty interesting, right? I've been watching this guy, this white dude on YouTube, and he was actually a bodyguard for a quote unquote, but hear me out before you hear what I'm saying. Quote unquote, a famous figure, and I think in China, right? But apparently, because China, they be on some wild shit. He basically was working. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about that part, and then I'm gonna tell you about what I'm about to talk about today. So he worked for a dude that was famous apparently, but he would basically be how do I say it? He would grape or he would grape or try to make these women do his bidding because he was so on top, like you couldn't report him. Like he was like a person that if you try to like really go against him, he could make you disappear.
He was the president.
And he
was the president.
Nope, he was not a president. He was some I don't know how to explain it. He was some type of figure in China. He was well known, like to the point that I'm gonna skip this part. It's somewhat like that, but it was weird, right? So, anyways, long story short, right? So, China's wild. It's a communist country. there's a lot of ridiculous things that happen over there in China. So if you ever see a person fall on the floor in China, they say, do not help them. It could be your grandmother, it could be your grandpa. They could fall flat face on the ground in the middle of the street, and nobody will help them. And the thing is, it's crazy because I seen a video. How do I share the video for everybody to see it?
Post the link in the chat.
Oh, in this chat?
No, in chat. Twitch chat.
Twitch chat. I gotta do that on my phone. But while I'm telling you this, so in China, it's not new. It's not a new trend. It's not like it just became new or something like this. But in China, I don't know even where to kind of start. Okay, so people don't have like a lot of money in China at all. You know what I mean? Everybody works for the money. Everybody works hard. Blah blah blah. Like I said, communistic, right? When somebody falls in China, when somebody falls down, and you see them fall down, and you try to help them, right? You try to pick them up, right? There's a 9 times or a 10 out of 10 chance that if you help them, they will blame you for their injury. And 9 times out of 10, they will win that court case and you have to pay their medical bills. Even though you could fucking touch them with 2 fingers, I'm sorry. 2 fingers, and the motherfuckers just fall out. You might have to pay for their fucking medical bill.
How does that work?
And that's why this is kind of a little hard to explain with this topic, because when I was watching it, I was like, this is pretty crazy. Hold on. Let me put the link in the chat. And at the same time, just in the beginning of the video is like, like 10 minutes long, but all you have to see is the beginning and you'll just be like, what the fuck? Let me get this link in the chat. But regardless, like, so basically, China is known for like scammers too. People do scams all the time, and this is one of them. But this is one of the biggest scams that are happening in China right now. Like, there's videos that are coming out of people, and the thing is, it's weird. You see people suddenly collapsing. The reason what people are suddenly collapsing is because they're trying to get some money. They're trying to make them pay for their hospital bills. Apparently, they're trying to and the thing is that the hospital bills, even if you didn't get hurt, they get pretty expensive. And if you get and the person that is suing you because you helped them but blamed you for putting him in the predicament of falling, they will get money that you have to pay them because you helped them. So in the video, and more while I'm explaining, is that China is fucked up in their society because, example, if an old man, like I was talking about, if your grandma, your grandpa fell face first in the middle of the street, no traffic, not one person in that crosswalk will fucking help them. They will stay there on the ground until the emergency medical team comes to help them. And then some people won't even call 911. They won't even pick them up. It's crazy. Hold on. I got to post this in so you can see what I'm talking about. It's very sad. It's very sad. Like, it's like a whole disconnect of society up there. You know what I mean? It's really weird. I can't post it. I'm just have to. You can't just get it from my vote. Mojo,
Can I get it from your vote?
yeah, because I can't. It's not popping up here on the chat where I can just put on the chat.
What you talking about?
Oh, in the Twitch chat. I'm tripping. I'm gonna post it right now. Who's probably man, whoever this person. Moiko, what's good, Moiko? Moiko, Dez, Leak, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? But hold on, let me get this. Let me show you. I'm gonna post it right here in the chat. God, I gotta copy it again. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, y'all. Just give me 1 second, y'all. Oh, my bad. I'm just copying this mug. Let me copy link. Boom. There we go. Let me post it in the chat for everybody can see. If anybody wants to see, what's good, Moiko? If anybody wants to see this this YouTube video I'm talking about, it's right here in the chat. I just posted it. Mojo, if you want to look at it real quick, just the beginning, like the first minute or two, you guys can see what's going on, and he kind of explains it, but not really. It's further in the video where he basically breaks it down word for word. But yeah. So, but like I said, y'all, in China, this is not a trend, but this is something that is an actual, I could almost say, lucrative thing that people are doing to get money because it's that bad over there. You know, because people, the courts will actually favor the scammers over the innocent. That's the problem over there. Really weird shit. Really weird shit. Like it makes no sense to me either. But when I eventually finished throughout the video, I was like, this is pretty crazy. Because when I saw the video at first, I thought it was like some secret weapon that the China is using against their own people. I was like, God damn, why are people just falling out? But then I watched the video. I said, this is crazy. I said, this is the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard about in my life before. But this is real shit. Real shit. You watching it right now?
It's got this long ass ad in it.
Oh, damn.
So why are people doing this? Why is the law allowing them to be able to sue people?
So, like I was saying, trying to favor scammers than innocent people.
Oh, what do they get out of it? What do they get out of it?
Money.
Out of the court cases or something?
Mm-hmm. And the thing is, I don't know if you know, like, you know, over there in the communist state, it's not the same like over here. I don't know how to, like I said, it's kind of a little bit hard to explain with like just giving that like thing without people seeing the video, just the first minute of it to show what I was talking about. Hold on, let me do something real quick. It's just scary. It's a fucking scary ass shit. That's all I gotta say. People want to make money. That's what I'm saying. People are that poor over there that they want to make money off of a fault. Like somebody can push somebody, right? The person who is the pusher will fall and collapse and try to get you know the money for it. Like I said, you can get a lot of money for this. You seen it?
What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. That's why I said like you kind of gotta watch it to understand. This shit's kind of crazy. It's really having to do something with with China's economy. Everything is collapsing apparently, and that's soon going to happen to us. but people are so disconnected from the
I
real
don't
world. I mean,
believe this video. It's got too many ads in it.
how the hell do you have too many ads on a
This an
YouTube
ad
video?
in the actual show. In the actual show, he did his own ad.
Oh, he do got that one ad that's right behind it. After that, he goes right into the video, and for the rest of the video, he talks about it all.
So yeah, I
Just the
see
beginning of the
Felix
video
just laying.
shows what he's about to talk about, and then he goes on after the ad.
Still, nobody helped him. Does the person get up after a while?
Nope, stay on the ground. They stay on the ground until either medical attention comes or the police. Because later in the video, he shows examples of people of like elderly people who really needed the help and wouldn't have blamed somebody for their injury. That you watch they have cameras everywhere. Like I said, there was an old man that literally was walking across the street, and in the middle of the walkway, he just collapsed. Like, he doesn't collapse on purpose. He falls forwards and trips and falls flat on his face, and he's there for he's there for a minute, just on his face on concrete, on the pavement, right? Traffic, people, not one of those stop. Traffic doesn't stop. It keeps going. It goes literally, even shows them going around
But
him.
I don't understand why would the government allow this to go on? It doesn't make sense. Like, this person is just laying in the street, bro.
Bruh, that's how bad they are disconnected with like life and shit. But the thing is, it's so common that people are really getting sued for helping them.
We don't help nobody then.
That's why people are so scared. But it's weird because people are so scared about it. People are scared to the point where like they don't want to help you. So if me and you fell, I don't know what would happen. But regardless,
I wouldn't help nobody unless I
motherfuckers ain't
seen the
picking
nigga that threw you on the ground. If I ain't see the nigga that threw you on the ground, I ain't helping you.
right? Pretty much. I ain't helping you because I think you either did it by yourself and you're just trying to get some money, and you're just trying to blame me when I do help you that I'm the one who put you on the ground.
And everybody just laid down. That shit ain't make no sense. They niggas just laid down.
Bro, do you see how they lay down and they taking out their fucking phones? They're like this. They're like this, on like laying down on the ground like this. Like, what the fuck? Bro, this shit is such a disconnect, bro, from reality, bro.
Phones gotta go away. Gotta go. See, when you started being able to record every minute of your life, you can't do that in front of a computer because the only thing you can show is you in front of the computer. Able to pull your phone out and 1,000 people. It's just falling on the ground and pulling in phone, like literally just getting tapped and falling on the ground. That shit don't make no.
It wasn't even a.
I thought it was a bunch of different events, but it was the same event. It was the same first fight. Them niggas fell, and then somebody else got touched, and then they fell. It's like, what the fuck? Who gonna sue who? Everybody gonna be on the ground. Who gonna sue who?
Right. See, no, but that's the thing, right? So the guy fell first, right? And I think the woman fell after, and then two other ones got into it, and they pushed each other, and the pusher fell after the person who got pushed fell, and she fell after. Like, oh my god, it was so crazy.
So who though? Like, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. It's real shit. These motherfuckers will. I mean, it's not that these motherfuckers, but it's more like, they're not gonna help. They're not gonna help you if you fall on the ground. They're gonna think you're gonna sue them.
But now, if you really need some help, you just gonna be on the ground. They don't really need help over
that's where I was trying to get it at, where the old man that fell flat on his face, I'm talking about, he fell hard too. Like, you could see him when he fell, he like hit the ground.
You think he really
hit the ground?
Why he hit his face? Why he wouldn't get up?
Bro, he didn't get up.
But why wouldn't he? If he was really hurt, because first thing, the reality is, if you really fall and hurt yourself, you're not gonna just lay flat still unless you knock yourself out.
No, I think he got knocked. No, he was like real elderly. Like the one that I'm talking about that probably really needed help. He was beyond elderly. And when he fell, I'm telling you, like no arms. Like he was walking, because he was trying to get across the street. Walking, and just tripped and said, wham, face. And then his face bounced. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it said, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying?
but
And then he laid.
He didn't grab his face or nothing.
But he really fell. This was not an act. You could tell because when he was trying to get up, he was really trying to get up.
I didn't see him.
He wasn't
trying
to stay there.
I ain't seen him trying to get up.
You seen the old man one?
Yeah, but I didn't see him trying to get up.
He tries to get up.
I see him lift his head up, but I don't see him try to get up.
He looked like it's not only that he lifted his head up.
They sped the video up.
That's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. He tried to get up. He was real. He looked like he's in his 80s, 90s.
Yeah, but he didn't try to get up though, bro. Like he ain't roll over to his back and try to get up.
He's 80 or 90, bro. He fell face first. He's knocked out. He is knocked out, and then probably when he wakes up, he's as dazed or in shock than what he was when he fell. Like it's almost like when like the slap box tournament. These motherfuckers be getting slapped. Huh?
He didn't try to get up though. That's the thing. Like
I'm saying,
naturally fall and hurt themselves. Whatever part of your body you hurt, you're gonna touch it.
man, I don't know, man.
I
would hope. I wish the audience could see it like that and understand that. And the way that, for me, when I saw it, the way that this motherfucker hit the ground, man. Concrete street. And the way that he was moving was like if he was just getting conscious back to what he was doing. You know how like you kind of like after you smack your face and hit the floor or anything. Matter of fact, okay. Trying to think of an example. I never hit the floor and knocked out, so I'm gonna say it like that.
I haven't hit the floor and knocked out, but I hit the floor and hit my face, hit my nose, and the first thing I did was touch my shit. The first thing I didn't try to get up, but the first thing I did, I touched my shit and I rolled over on my back and my side, and I just held my face. So it was like I reacted to the pain that I had.
I'm gonna say one time I passed out. I was in the bathroom and forgot what happened, but a nigga passed out, like a nigga fainted almost, and I literally I'm in front of the toilet. I fall forward, and I don't know if I smacked the fuck out my neck, face on the toilet, but like on the commode part. But all I know is passed out, fell, and thank God. Oh my God, I think about it to this day. I'm waking up. When I woke up, I thought I was in a whole nother area. Whole time I'm behind the toilet, but I'm laid out. I'm laid out with my. And this happened a long time ago. I was laid out, and I'm like this on the side of the toilet and shit. But when I woke up and my eyes, jittered open, it looked like I was in a whole different area. I didn't know where I was at. But then when I had to look and be like, oh, I'm in my fucking bathroom and I just passed out and fucking almost probably twisted and broke my neck, falling down and hitting the commode. You know what I'm saying? That was a scary part. And the thing is, I didn't go start touching my face like, oh, like did I
Started getting up though. Started getting up though.
Yeah, I got the fuck up because it scared the fuck out of me. I was like, well, what's going on? Why am I on the floor?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or where, bro, I didn't even know I was on the floor. Like everything looked weird to me. Like it looked like I was like, it was a crazy split couple seconds.
Started getting up,
and then
though. Once you came back to, you started getting up. You didn't just stay there. You didn't just lay there.
It took a little bit because of the days, and like it felt like I was coming out of a fucking daydream. Like how I had to wake up and like make my brain connect to my eyes and be like, yeah, you're looking at the tile floor in the bathroom. You're not nowhere else. You're not in a whole nother fucking world or some shit. You're in the fucking bathroom on the floor and you passed the fuck out or something. You fainted and probably smacked your fucking face on the ground hard as fuck.
You
know what I'm saying?
You ain't just lay there.
I got up and thank God when I realized how I fell. However, how I felt decent enough not to twist my neck, break my face, hit my head or anything with any bleed or concussions. Nothing like that. Lucky as shit. Lucky as fuck, bro. Because when I tell you how small and narrow that motherfucker was that I fell in, I'm surprised I didn't fuck myself up. Bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm really surprised I didn't fuck myself up. But anyways, like I said, that old man looked like he really was hurt. I mean, but he would like if you see the speed up version of him trying to get himself up, he's trying to get himself up. He's in the middle of the street. Not one person in traffic stopped. Not one.
So if you
know what I'm saying?
lived in a country where you fall on the ground and the first nigga to touch you, you get to sue. I don't think that
It's different. That's what I'm saying. That's different. That's scary. That's scary because everybody's trying to do it. You know, everybody's trying to do it. So I don't know. To be honest, knowing me, the first thing I'll do is I'll try to pick him up because I'm that stupid. Now, if I lived there and I knew that was a trend and it was just something to do, I'd be like, fuck all these people on the floor. I'm going about my day. But that's
you'd
so
find
crazy,
out too
though.
late because you'd go help him.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you not know this nigga really did fall?
Wait,
It's
what are we
scary.
talking about now?
So look, pop the video on and I put it in the chat. Just look at the first minute or two of the video. But long story short, in China, it's gonna be funny when I say it, but in China, right? If you fall, no, okay, sorry. Somebody can fall, right? Somebody can fall, hurt themselves, right? In China, nobody will pick you up. You know, and out here in the United States, somebody see you on the floor, everybody's gonna run to your attention, like, hey, you okay? Like even today, example, before you got to the restaurant today, somebody fell off a tricycle electric bike and fell sideways. Like they busted their ass. It was so funny. It was right in front of the restaurant, bro. They was going and said, "Wah!" Fell over, and two other dudes and another guy got out of his car, came to help him. Right? Complete opposite of what would happen in China. Nobody.
I don't think so. I think here it's based on what kind of the status the person that just fell look like. If that was a homeless person just laying on, homeless people lay on the ground all the time and nobody asks them shit.
That's what because okay, that's I would stand correct on that one because me taking the bus sometimes and seeing like a woman. There was a woman on the ground, right? She was like, you know how Peter Griffin be down face first? Like, you know how he be in that position, right? That's exactly how she looked like, right?
But she had drug addicts be on the ground all the time.
Right, but exactly, but she had a face on the concrete at a bus stop and literally like she was there for a minute. I called an ambulance, or I called 911 before I went to work that day, right? And they responded and got to her real quick. See, in China, like I said, nobody's about to nobody's about to help you. Nobody's about to pick you up or anything like that, Rex. And the reason why nobody's about to pick you up is because in China, you can sue somebody that helped you. And what I mean by so you can sue somebody that helped you is, so let's say you fall on the ground. So you fall on the ground, nobody touched you, you just fucking fell on the ground, right? And you can pretend like you're like kind of passed out, you know what I'm saying? Like you're motionless with your body. What happens is if somebody picks you up, right? Huh?
I'm just saying what's up to you.
Oh. So what can happen is if somebody falls on the ground and then you try helping them, right? They can sue you for helping them, but they can blame you for them falling. I know it might sound crazy, it might sound like it's kind of a little confusing, or whatever the case was, but this is really happening. Like if you watch the video I posted, you'll see 5 people in the same scene collapse. And at first, when I first seen the video, I was like, collapse? What are people collapsing from? I'm over here thinking China got some secret weapon that they're using against their own people, right? But it's not. It's motherfuckers collapsing off of a touch. And then they're like this, they're like, you know what I'm saying? They're like, I fell. And then if somebody helps you, you can sue them. You can tell them that they the ones who made they the one who caused you to fall on the floor.
They would hate me.
And the thing is, in China, they go with scammers. So 9 times out of 10, let's say somebody takes you to court because you helped them get up. The judge will favor the person that fell and blamed you for helping them rather than the person that helped them, which prompts medical bills, which I don't understand, because like if you're not really hurt, then you're not really hurt. But maybe, it's China. Maybe they're like bringing up like crazy, just different charges. Like, yeah, you got to pay for this, and that. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the money. Because apparently, if you get, you win the court case, I guess you can live good off of somebody paying for your shit. Because that's China. It's a communist state. I mean, a country. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty wild. If you see like the first minute and a half, I think of the video I put in there, you'll see what I'm talking about. You're just like, what the fuck? Like, this shit is crazy. This shit is insane, man. It's just dumb.
See, in China, they'd hate me.
Wow.
Bro, what?
'Cause I just be walking around fucking niggas up. Like, I'm going to get sued for this shit anyway. I see a nigga on the ground and I accidentally like bump into him. Now I got to stomp you the fuck out. Nigga, I got to make this lawsuit worthwhile.
You tripping? I'm falling. A nigga bumping into me. I'm collapsing, ragdolling on that ass. Yeah, that's how you. That's the payout, bro. I don't care who it is. It could be if your kid step on my toe, I'm passing out.
Just pass out, like right.
Yeah.
Just come by. You're like, you stepped on my J's. Just straight up pass out on that shit. That shit crazy.
Ain't playing no games, nigga.
The fuck is that?
It's a Presidente. Okay.
That's some malt liquor.
That's a beer.
Nah.
Dominican beer.
No, it's not liquor at all. It's beer. But it's foreign. But I mean now you can get it in the United States. It's not as hard as it used to be.
It's just Dominican beer. It's been in the States for like the better part of a decade now.
No, it hasn't, sir. Well,
Presidente?
if it has, let me say it like this: if it has, yes, it has. But you couldn't get it. You couldn't get it everywhere like you can get it now.
They've been selling out that shit at the liquor store across from me for like 5 years.
See, that's different. You're in PA. The liquor stores out here don't sell beer and liquor. They just sell, like we have ABC stores. They only sell liquor. They don't sell nothing else but liquor, right? So you have to go to your Shoppers, Safeway, Kroger's for your beer and wine. Or you go to a place that only sells beer and wine. We don't have that. It doesn't mix like that. So trying to find El Presidente in your state is sometimes actually difficult because not every 7-Eleven has it. Definitely not every 7-Eleven because these are like more like
y'all don't have beer stores in Virginia.
They have beer and wine. They don't have. They got liquor stores and they got beer and wine. Two different things.
Yeah,
liquor
like
stores
it's two separate.
Liquor stores are closed on Sundays. Beer and wines can be open on Sundays, but they can't start serving until after 12.
No. The liquor store is open on Sunday, but they close early.
Yeah, they close at like
They close early as a bitch. They close at like 6-7 o'clock. Oh yeah, nah. So
you can get beer and
yeah,
wine
so like
Sunday, but you can't. Only place you're gonna get liquor from is like a restaurant.
Exactly right. Exactly. Or go out to Maryland and hopefully there's a liquor store that is open at like 12 something.
You can hit a Maryland. The Maryland side always got.
Yeah, you really can. You can always count on Maryland, DC to get you out the way.
We always got what you need.
But that's risky though. Like let's say, you know what I'm saying, you trying to go get that. That's risk. That's risky as shit because you could come back. You go over there, come back. Excuse me, get pulled over by Virginia police.
Don't wait to get home before you start getting drunk, fool.
Yeah, like but you can't have it on Sunday.
I'm not saying that.
It's illegal to have on Sunday.
No, it's not illegal to have on Sunday. That's what I'm saying.
Well, what's the problem?
Like you transporting drugs across the fucking.
You can't have. You get caught with that bottle in your car. It's a wrap.
Like,
yeah, if it's open and you've been drinking it, nigga. What the fuck?
No.
Monkey telling us all about his problems right now.
I'm just saying, bro. It doesn't matter if you open the bottle or not. It's just that it's scary at
Why?
night, if you're trying to go like at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night, trying to go like from where I lived at, I lived down Richmond Highway. So I had to come all the way down the highway, come up to the bridge, cross the bridge, go to the store, grab my liquor, whatever the case is, and then come back down the bridge and come all the way down the highway where there's nothing but fucking Fairfax County police waiting to pull your stupid ass over.
Okay.
It don't
what are you
matter if
afraid
you're fucking
of?
drinking or not,
Don't
man.
drive
They
What
trying to
away.
pull you over for anything.
Drive.
What are you afraid
Uh-huh.
of?
He's afraid. 'cause
I'm
he's
afraid of
speeding.
going out at night, nigga. I'm like, I
Mm.
might as well just stay the fuck home.
Cause you may seem like going to get the liquor. Like the liquor is the dude's gonna do you in. No, the cops was gonna get you. They was gonna get you anyway.
Nah,
Sounds like
Virginia is different. Virginia is
a
just
bunch of Fairfax cops. Fuck them cops. I'm not
Fairfax
here
is actually
smoking
they're
weed,
number
speeding.
one ranked in the United
Niggas
States,
can't
bro.
fuck with me. And what?
They are in being a
and
bitch.
being police.
Yeah, being police, they're like number one. But the
Nigga,
thing is that they're like
I was
highly
joking,
motivated.
monkey.
They're
That's
highly racist.
that's not a real
They're
category.
highly racist, and they're a lot of them come from like West Virginia.
What are they the
different
number?
states.
What are they the number one though in the nation for? Like what they do to make
Bruh,
them number one for
Their,
what?
their ticket quotas. You should see how bad the jails are backed up. You should see how bad just the courts are fucking backed up with possession charges like how it used to be. And even with like okay, and then traffic laws. I mean, you could make a fucking accidental fucking right turn. These motherfuckers are gonna ticket you, and you have to go to jail for it. I mean, you have to go to court for it.
Yeah, they used
But
to
a
let
lot
you
of
get
the
away
stuff
from
that is
get
open.
away with crime. Now they don't.
No, it's not that. It's like no, it's not
Virginia
that.
never
It's
been an
not that.
easy
Like these
state.
people, like
Virginia.
they try to get you for anything. Like people are scared for Maryland, DC. People are fucking
I ain't
scared to
worried
even be in
about
Virginia.
Maryland or DC. I'm worried about Virginia and their Commonwealth shit. They'll change a law on your
And
ass.
that's what I'm talking about. Like that's what I'm talking about. It's funny now. I live in Maryland, so I'm like, all right, whatever. But yeah, Virginia's like that, man. Virginia is fucking. People hate Virginia.
You hate it.
People tell me that they love Virginia for the aspects of going to go out and enjoy activities and doing certain things, the restaurants, blah blah blah, hanging out with people.
Yeah, I
But
really
when
ain't
it
going
comes to
further than
just
Pentagon.
like being,
I really ain't going.
Huh?
I really ain't going further than Pentagon City or Bristol City or something like that. I ain't really. I'll ride my bike.
yeah, I mean, even though, but and the thing is, in Crystal City and Pentagon City, they not even that bad over there too. But at the same time, you got the malls, you got
They
Pentagon
get money
itself
over there. They
over
don't got
there.
time. They getting money over there.
Right, exactly. It's too much money over there. Yeah, that's the big headed. And so it's like Roslyn and fucking Roslyn, Arlington, near Pentagon City. What else is it?
Yeah, money. They ain't got time to be worried about that.
Oh, McLean. That old rich money areas. Yeah. It's shit like that.
But Richmond Highway is the urban area.
Richmond Highway is the ghetto.
Yeah, that's why
Richmond Highway's been the
that's why
ghetto for
police
so many
hate it.
years. Yeah, they love being over here. They love being over here. It's not even a question. It's just people love. I mean, the fucking police love being over here. They're like I can get an easy ticket.
I
You
remember.
live in the ghetto,
Anytime.
monkey?
Huh?
You live in the ghetto?
Richmond Highway from all right. So
It's not that it's really the ghetto, right? It's
no, it's bad. No,
listen, it got apartments that have.
it's not the ghetto, but like when I say it like this, because they're building a lot of new stuff on it. Because they built a lot of new stuff. It's getting whitewashed. It's getting gentrified now. In some places, but still, the places that they're trying to get close to whitewashing or even gentrifying, it's not happening because all the people. It's funny because at one point there was a lot of people from like Maryland, DC, moving south, so they were moving down the highway. So now the highway got like Maryland, DC motherfuckers, and in certain places, like there's one part that and it's crazy. I could tell somebody about this and they know what I'm talking about. But there's this one area called, and I used to live there back in the day, and it was bad then. But it's called Janet Lee Apartment. Janet Lee Apartments, like they have it the worst. There's shootings, stabbings. Matter of fact,
General
I
Lee?
even talked about, huh?
General Lee?
No, Jana, like Jana, Jana Lee.
Okay.
Jana Lee Apartments. Look it up. It has like the worst record of crimes, killings, grapes, all type
The
of
problem
stuff.
that they're having out there is that, like you said, the people from Maryland and Virginia are moving out there. They're badass kids that's bringing the ghetto shit with them. And
It's the adults too. These motherfuckers be out there all day sitting in the motherfucking
they're
park.
like second generation now. They are the kids. They're the old ass kids that still live with their mothers and fathers and shit. That's who they are.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
the problem is there's no getting rid of them because their parents have the money to live there. There's no gentrification. They moved there because they got the money to live there.
Afford to live there is nothing.
So it's not like they're getting rid of no projects. You know what I mean? They're not doing that. People have,
Yeah,
have the money to live there.
they've been still the same. They've been still the same when I first was living there, and I was living there when I was like 6, 7 years old. Even before that,
I
a little
remember
bit
the
before
highway
that.
in the 90s,
And
bro. That shit was wild back then. Early 2000s,
it was.
Early 90s, Fast Eddies, all the go-go bands would play at Fast Eddies. Highways was wild.
Oh my God, Fast Eddie's, bro. That joint was lit. You know they took that down though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they took that down a little while ago. Because it used to be
Virginia banned the go-go bands.
No.
Yeah, really.
The go-go
And the go-go
bands. Yeah, they banned them for a couple of years. I don't know if they still banned, but I know in after 2005, when people started dying at Fast Eddies, that's what it was. That was the source of it. Saturday night, it was the source of everything that was going on the highway.
Niggas was getting too wild, huh?
That's crazy because that's the same place where the bowling alley used to be next to.
Mm-hmm.
So they had the pool hall, and then they had the bowling alley right down the
The Fridays right next to it used to be live too. The highway used to be live on.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the highway used to be like fucking live as shit.
My boy Chris put me on to a go-go party one time when I was out at Howard. Livest party I went to.
Oh yeah, they live.
Howard had dope house parties. Don't get me wrong, the house parties was off the hook. But we went to this go-go shit, and I was like, "Oh, everybody in here getting down." I couldn't dance to what the fuck they was dancing to. I was up north. I'm like, I don't know none of this shit. Niggas is flipping back, throwing their hat in the air, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know none of this weird shit. They was just into it, just moving and shaking.
Let the freaks freak on you.
Exactly. I'm just in there. I'm just go ahead, baby. That was it. But it was a dope ass party. I remember everybody was getting down. But he said it.
No, for real.
He was like, the problem is sometimes there be a lot of bullshit that going like shit be popping off.
But you don't know. That's because you don't know. Like you can't tell because you don't know who beefing with who. They know who beefing with who. I mean, it's the niggas on the wall that you got to worry about. The ones that ain't dancing.
It was a lot of.
And
you know, I mean,
like,
not saying it was a lot of like.
Funny, he got his car stolen that night. Not stolen,
but you had a lot of like Pyru. You had Crips. You had Bloods. On top of that, you had MS-13 over here heavily. Heavily, MS-13 was over here.
Y'all see that came a little later, like in the 2010s and shit like that. We ain't have gangs. And that shit didn't come from Virginia. That shit didn't come from y'all. Huh?
Because MS-13 was around.
Yeah,
it
but that wasn't
around.
A gang. That wasn't a Virginia gang. That was a gang from El Salvador. That wasn't a Virginia gang. They came here.
I know, but so let me say it like this though. Do you remember? Do you know TC Williams?
I used to go to TC Williams.
Okay, so then.
I went to Mini
Howard
Howard when it was 9th grade. When TC Williams didn't have 9th grade, I went to Mini Howard.
Bro, you were around when it happened. Do you remember when somebody's sister was chopped up?
Yeah, they were
in
chopping,
body
they were
parts
chopping
in a bag and left outside in front of the school.
Yeah,
you were there.
I was not there, but I remember that.
But you remember that?
Okay.
So that was that time. That shit was crazy.
That was your time.
No, man, I wasn't even in high school then, bro.
It don't matter which school you was in. When you was born, bro, I was about to get out of high school. I went to TC Williams in 1996.
Hold on, when did you graduate, bro?
I graduated 2002.
Come
Yeah.
Don't make me feel
All
old,
right,
monkey. I'll fuck you up.
I
You don't make us jump, you little nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So when you started even getting, that's what I'm talking about. If we didn't
He
have
said,
games,
God, it ain't that fucking funny, nigga. We ain't old. Like,
look at you, Mac. Keep thinking about it too. Like goddamn, what time did I graduate?
Hey, I'm not thinking about the fact that I graduated high school over 20 years ago at this point.
yeah,
I'm not thinking about
but
that.
I know that
shit.
the thing that you experienced was way after me. We didn't have gangs. We had neighborhoods people. Wasn't Bloods and Crips were no. What? No. Fuck no. We had neighborhoods beefing with each other.
Look, hey, Des said, she said, yeah, I graduated 2013.
God damn.
Oh, youngins.
I graduated. Since I got held back, I graduated in 2014.
I started my job in 2013.
I got held back. I got held back in kindergarten. I had to repeat kindergarten. I had to repeat kindergarten to continue in the grade. They said I wasn't ready because I had ADHD, so they held me back. Shit was the wildest shit ever.
Yeah. Did you see that report that they did? It was on like Nat Geo or the fucking Science Channel and shit where they're talking about all the how people were misdiagnosing fucking learning disabilities and shit.
Right, yes.
And they said that there was like something like 90 or 85 or like 90% of the kids that they said had ADHD they didn't really have ADHD, they were just stupid. You saw that?
Well, first of all,
I'm fucking with you.
Whoa.
I'm fucking with you. Monkey was he was like, yeah, Rex, I saw it. He didn't even let me finish. I'm just fucking with you.
Rewind real quick.
Wait a minute, I was like, yeah, I seen it, yeah.
I said that I did that to my little brother too. He did the same, started agreeing. Yeah, see? I told you what they say. Yeah, they just said they were stupid. He was like, yeah, wait, what? Fuck you. Both my brothers had ADHD.
Hey, nigga,
I fuck with them heavy about it.
Hey, hold on, let me.
But my older brother had ADHD and he was dyslexic, so not only could the nigga not pay attention, but when he did, he saw it backwards. I'm like, oh, you were just all fucked up.
So it's crazy. Dyslexia, but the thing is, it's not even dyslexia like you think. Like, it's not numbered. For some reason, for ADHD people, I feel like it's a common thing. We get dyslexia with sentences, words, everything. Like it.
So what is ADHD?
ADHD is attention deficit hyper disorder.
Hyperactive disorder. It's almost like an inability to. It's like legit. The way we classify it is like an inability to almost concentrate or stay focused. Like it's not even like you need to do it.
Diagnosing these kids at a real young age. Well, how do they?
And it's really it's just a short attention span. But what it is I think they found it's something in your brain that just it ticks and here, and it does it.
But I
have
with
legit
with the fact
have trouble focusing.
With the fact that they diagnose them so fast, because I know children don't have long attention spans. You know what I mean? And I know some parents are just wanting their kids just to calm down. You know what I mean?
No, but it wasn't even that. Like, I think for my little bro, like they would ask him something, and he would be like, "Yeah," and then 2 seconds later, he'd ask him the same thing. He'd be like, "Huh? What?" Like he wasn't even he wasn't paying any attention to shit. Like, I could ask you something, tell you something, and you could respond, "Yeah, I got it." You weren't even paying attention. Your mind was already somewhere else.
But did he pay attention to stuff that he cared about?
As he got older, that's when I realized I'm like, these niggas ain't have age. These niggas, they was just badass kids. You just had some badass fucking children.
Nah. There was things that you cared about.
No, I'm telling you, I promise you, my older brother's definitely dyslexic.
Dyslexia is different. Dyslexia is different.
He's definitely dyslexic. I know I am a little bit. And that's how I know he is too.
ADD and
I have to stop sometimes. I catch shit backwards, and I'm like, oops, fucked up. But I like him. It was bad. And it wasn't that he couldn't read or he was stupid. It was just like the nigga really saw shit and he didn't know how to tell nobody. He felt stupid. Like he thought he was crazy.
That's exactly
my mom
how it is.
I started trusting what I seen. If that's how I seen it, if that's how I seen the word, or if that's how I seen the number, I just trusted that's what it is. When I wrote it down,
that's what he would. But people get laughed at, and he stopped wanting to read and shit like that because he was getting made fun. Like he's stupid. So he started fighting. And then my mom got him a tutor, and when he got a tutor, that's when we found out what it was. She was like, "No, your son's he's actually smart. He's really intelligent, but for whatever reason, his brain processes shit different. So when he reads this, like the word mom, he would read mom because it's LOM.
Mm-hmm.
But like the word mo, it would fuck him up because he'd read it like, what's a wom? Like, nah, nigga. Like his brain would even flip the letters upside down. Sometimes I'm like, yo, I don't know how the fuck your shit operate.
Sometimes I'll start in the middle.
I'm saying, like, look,
But he's really fucking smart.
ADHD and ADD are two different things. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like,
Yeah, but that's what I'm asking
it's
about.
crazy.
I'm asking about that because because they're diagnosing y'all so young. You know what I mean? And just
but no, okay, then can I explain it? I got you, bro. I got y'all. Look, check it. Let me out. God damn it.
Excuse me.
So, because here's the thing. I even
no.
talked about it. I even
Lord
talked this out with my
Jesus.
4th grade teacher that told me that we were wrongly being diagnosed. We were all being wrongly diagnosed. Now, I think I have ADHD, like a motherfucker, but at the same time, you got to understand, all the people that were diagnosed with ADHD, ADD, whatever the fuck it was, they put us under medications fast. There was no question behind it. You had teachers diagnosing children with ADHD and ADD without no question.
Yeah, but it
And
sounds like it only
and
benefited the people around you. It didn't benefit you necessarily. It just benefited the people around you.
Right.
A lot of times,
Right,
if you
but
listen to a teacher, then pay, he's got
these were
ADHD. Nah, I bet you boring.
Again, these were early development ADHD, ADD medications. The first one that I was taking at 6 years old was called Concerta, and I was taking a certain milligram that you would have that would quote unquote help me out focus. But apparently, because the dosage wasn't high enough, eventually I got to a dosage where I was taking 91 milligrams of Concerta. That's 3 pills in the morning and every morning that I have to take. Right, but it had side effects.
No, but was it making you focus?
Let me say it like this. It would help me focus, but it changed everything about me. It changed everything about how I work, how I did things, me eating, my diet, everything, the way I interacted with people. Yes, it will help me focus. Yeah, I'll be more attentive. I would be less talkative. But that's the problem. You're less talkative. You're less interactive. You're kind of in yourself, and you have a black cloud in your fucking head. It's not easy. That shit.
You want to be you.
Fucking under the medication, it used to put a black cloud in your head. It used to actually make you more depressed. It was not even like an antidepressant. It was like a pro-depressant. You know what I'm saying? This shit was so fucking bad. And then eventually they came out with Adderall. Oh my fucking God. The worst they could do. Adderall is concentrated cocaine. That shit is the worst shit you could be on, bruh. Like when I moved to New York, right?
Not if you Ike Turner.
Huh?
So not if you Ike Turner.
Look, some people are different, and that's another thing. See, there was people who didn't have ADHD, ADD, and would take Adderall like a fucking just love that shit. They were taking that shit just because. And that's because that, it had those certain drug effects and it had those certain side effects. Like the one side effect it had that a lot of people would use Adderall for was appetite supplement. It would make you not feel hungry, make you lose weight. That's what people used to use it for a lot. Besides getting high and quote unquote concentrating, because it would help people that didn't have ADHD or ADD still concentrate. But they would, they would have the side effects.
What does that mean to not be? Maybe I just don't understand what it means to not be able to concentrate.
What it means not to able to concentrate. Okay.
You know what? You don't get it. Monkey,
okay, like Des said, it didn't make it did not make sense.
You don't get it. He got to see for himself.
Huh?
What'd
you say, nigga?
I said we gotta give him some coke.
I mean, basically, no, I'm kidding.
We gotta give him more fries, so then you understand.
No. So when you were off, when the side effects of the medication, when you were off of it. So here's the thing, like especially it happened to me a lot, right? So if I had ran out of my medication by the end of the month, right, there would be like a 3 to 4 day period where I would have to wait to get my stuff refilled because of I ran out of medication, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what would happen was I would get I would start to come off of it. I would have withdrawals like a motherfucker, right? The thing was that the withdrawals were like, so okay, like on the medicine, you're concentrated, you have a stable amount of energy, and you're kind of not yourself sometimes, but you're just more like a little bit more serious. You're like more serious. You're not all over the place. You're not jumping, right? Now, being off of the medication, if you go off of it for a day, first of all, your hunger gets crazy. You start to have sporadic moments of energy, and what I mean by that is like you'll have a sporadic moment of energy this high, and then out of nowhere you'll have a crash. Like if you just drank a Red Bull, but that shit lasted only 2 minutes, and then you just go down. Where you're literally like, I'm sleepy. I can take a fucking nap right now, right here, right now on my desk without no problem. That's how fast it was. You can have high energy, and then you just have a fucking crash, and you go to sleep. The shit with the craziest part was going to sleep was that you go to sleep, in and out of sleep. You wake up, you feel sleepy again, and then if you get back up, sometimes then you get this boost of energy, but it will come out of nowhere, right? So it was like that, right? And then it fucked with your appetite, right? So off of the medicine, you would want to eat every fucking thing in front of you. You would want to eat so much to the point that you would not stop eating until even if when you got full, you would still be eating. This shit was really bad. You would still want to eat. Like you had an appetite like a fucking fat man, and you don't even look like no fat man. You're fucking skinny as hell, but you're eating fucking 2,000 how do you say 2,000 things of calories. You know what I'm saying? Like way over the regular amount that you should even be getting, right? So it was withdrawals. When you're off the ADHD, when you're off Adderall or Concerta or anything like that, you're having massive withdrawals. And imagine trying to deal with that as a kid. You're a fucking kid. High school, middle school, you look like a drug fiend. Or you look like you're like wild as shit. Like they're like, what's wrong with you? You look that crazy all the time. Like insanely crazy, bro. Like to the point where you're passing out at your desk looking like a fucking zombie when you're off the medicine. You know what I'm saying? You look like a straight fucking drug addict, bro. And you're only 13 through 15 fucking taking this Adderall shit? Fucking ridiculous, bro. It was so bad to the point that teachers started getting worried and calling your parents, doing this, and they were like, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that. Like whole time it's the fucking medication, and get me off that shit. They didn't have, that's crazy. They didn't have programs to get people who were with Concerta or Adderall to get off of that shit or to weave off of that shit or to learn how to live a normal life, to live normally or quote unquote normally in society without being under that medication. Like, do you know how long it took me? Because I didn't stop taking it until I was in my teens, right? You know how long it took me to actually like not feel no more side effects, to be normal, to be quote unquote for me, to be normal again. Like I didn't know what normal was because I've been taking fucking ADHD medicine since I was 6 years old. I didn't know what was normal. The only normal I knew was when I was off of that medication and when I realized that was the real me. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
like
medication,
help.
They diagnosing y'all so young that they don't know if you are not even you a child. Like you're not paying attention to shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Really not.
Yeah.
I don't know any child that is.
At 12, 13 years old, you still running around like motherfucking super.
Bro, we still have recess. Recess. Nigga, I'm thinking about recess every time I'm in school. I'm like, the best thing I'm thinking about is lunch and recess.
Nigga, that's what everybody was thinking about. Lunch and recess. Nigga, them the best parts of the day.
Lunch and recess.
And gym, nigga.
I was about to say gym class too.
Oh,
right, yo, if you had the balloon, what?
Wait, but only
parachute?
gym on the days that you didn't have the pacer. That's the only time you went in gym.
When you had that parachute, nigga.
Yo, that parachute,
you know that parachute. That parachute was dope.
Parachute was dope, bro. I used to win
parachute, bro. That was
Hell yeah, days you had that power shot. I couldn't wait. Like, oh shit, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Everybody inside.
It should be like, why are people homeless, bro? We got these parachutes. I
used to love fucking gym class.
Love the parachutes. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Oh my god, did you guys ever have the roller carts on the floor? They had like the 4 wheels on it, and you sit on your butt, you roll on it.
You mean the motherfucking the joints you use when you moving furniture?
Like the dolly?
We had those shit.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, them drinks.
The roller carts.
Roller carts, bro. They're like this big. They're like this big, and they have the little handles on the side.
Little square,
yeah. We know what you're talking about. We realized when we was growing up that they just gave us some motherfucking work tools.
Yeah, they wasn't all fucking
real though. And wait, hold on. I'm sorry, yo, Rex. Why'd your screen go black? Your thing is black.
I didn't want you to see what I was doing.
Oh, okay. No. I'm just saying it went black. It didn't even show your icon.
What happened?
What kind of black did you want?
It just went black.
No,
I'm just saying it went black. There's no icon. You don't even see your icon. It just
no, it's because I just closed the camera. I didn't turn it off. I just closed the cover.
Hold on, yo. I gotta pee again. Give me 1 second. My bladder is not working with me right now. 2 seconds. Hold it down, yo. Hold it down.
Old English. You say old English. Private stock. You say you're drinking private stock.
You make me laugh. You said private stock. Wish I would see some niggas with some private stock.
Private stock.
I fuck with them like, yo, you gotta pour that in a glass, right? Like, well, fuck no, you better not pour that cheap shit in no goddamn glass. That's straight from the bottle, nigga.
Like a 50 cent a pint.
Private stock. It's a fucking throwback. I don't know how some people are alive. Some of the shit they did back in the day.
Oh man.
Like it was normal. It wasn't even like crazy. That nigga had a 40 of private stock. How the fuck motherfuckers drank that shit and lived?
Fuck that. Motherfucking Steel Reserve.
Steel Reserve is the worst. I used to drink Steel Reserve when I used to want to get fucked up and I ain't had but $2 on me.
That's all you needed for 2 of them.
I'd be in high school, everybody be like, yeah, we gonna get this pint. Trey, what you getting?
Malt liquor.
My name. Let me get that 40 and still. They look at me like, oh, you try to have a good time tonight. Either that or we gonna fight. It's only 2 options. We either gonna have a blast or we getting into it. And if I'm drinking to 11 and we get into a fight, don't expect me to be no help. I'm just starting the shit.
I ain't never drink that shit. I ain't never drank no beer at all. I drank my fucking.
Oh, that shit is the worst.
Mad Dog 2020 was my teenage drink of choice.
Mad Dog and fucking Cisco and Boom Farm and
Irish Rose.
Wild Irish Rose. I used to drink all that shit.
That's the shit we could steal. Cause they kept it in the cooler and shit. We could steal that. We used to wear coats that had oversized sleeves in them and shit, right?
Yeah.
So when you reach for something, you grab 2 of them, right? And you look at it, decide not to have it that one slide down your sleeve and put the other one back. Then walk around the store like this for a little bit and say, I'll come back later. Walk right out the store.
And that is how you steal the Mad Dog.
Yeah, I did. Used to steal.
You looking down the street, they got smart. They had that shit on the shelves behind the counter.
I wouldn't drink it if it wasn't cold. I wasn't fucking with it. So unless you had a refrigerator behind you, I wasn't fucking with it.
Oh fuck!
But used to steal big time. Like I remember when Kmart used to have a fucking garden outside. Oh man, we used to steal everything in Kmart. Just throw it over the fence. Throw that shit over the fence. Have somebody outside. They got hip to that shit. There's no more or gardens.
That's no more Kmart's. Kmart went bye-bye. Shit you used to do when we was young. I love Mad Dog 20. Oh, you better not, Daz.
Oh man.
You better not. You graduated high school in the 2000s. And then you graduated 2010s, and you was still drinking. Y'all was drinking Mad Dog. Then what the fuck is wrong with y'all generation?
Yeah, I don't drink.
Y'all
That
supposed to
is
come
an
up with
adult.
something better.
That is an
You're
adult.
supposed to come up with something better. The adults from my generation stopped drinking that shit.
Yeah.
Like the adults from the generation before me used to drink it. And I think that's why I'm like, okay, that's what people drink. And now I'm looking back, I'm like, these niggas was bums.
Yeah, winos. Because it ain't even liquor. It's wine. It's just,
Why? I tell them that too. I see some of them old heads, they be talking, I'm like, yo, y'all niggas was bums when I was younger. What? I love y'all. When I was a kid, y'all niggas was bums. Fuck is you tell y'all niggas you drink Cisco and Mad Dog? That's bum juice.
fucked up, bro. And you ain't doing shit once you start your day on that shit, bro. You know you ain't doing.
I used to look like y'all niggas used to get money, y'all used to hustle, get money, and then drink bum juice. You was fucking bums. Niggas was bums.
Damn.
Don't get me wrong, niggas spent money too. Like in the club, they would do dumb shit. I've definitely been in the strip club and seen like, yo, let me get 4 bottles over here. Like we just walked in and there's only 3 of us. What are we getting 4 fucking bottles for? Cuz that's just how we do, nigga. We got money. Like y'all do, I don't get money. But I'm gonna spend yours though. Like I don't sell drugs, my friends do. I only sell a little bit. They sell a lot.
I sell the shit.
But I remember that. I remember coming
yeah,
home
that-
and everybody was. I was like, damn, all y'all niggas done upgrade. Everybody getting money big now, huh? And I started to for a second. I said, nah, we're not gonna go down that road. We had a plan. We're not doing this. We're not falling into that trap.
Man,
Glad I
Adderall was
didn't.
very
I'm
popular in
glad I
college.
fucking didn't.
Yeah, me too. Though. That's not no money I ever wanted to be dependent on.
Nah, some of them got. Yeah, it was bad. You all good,
You
CD.
get dependent on it. And do nothing else. You couldn't go do a regular job if you wanted to because ain't no lifestyle. Well, I mean, close like I serving tables was the closest thing to trapping I could get out.
Yeah, these niggas was making like $2,000 a day without even doing nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I used to hate that shit.
Like I'm talking about time. I would spend hours all day with some niggas. Like y'all not even getting money,
Yeah.
and then a
Y'all
few
still
calls
do
and
that?
here we go, 2 G's. Like really? Like nigga, you, huh?
Mhm.
You spend your whole day not doing shit. You should be in much better shape. You should have much more to say for yourself. Then you got plenty of free time. That's all it was. And then, but like one of my mans, he didn't have to move shit. He had this bitch who had that shit like clockwork, just out of her crib. She got knocked. He got knocked. Of course, she snitched and all that shit. It's his. Like, bitch. And he's like, who you get it from? Like, you come on, man. You know, if y'all got me, that's where it stops. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you legitimately got me, then maybe you got me, but that's where it stops. It's not going any further. He did his little time and shit, but not little. That's my man. I told you he a Hebrew Israelite too. He was always militant, and it wasn't like he converted on when he was in there. He came out and been home for a little bit and made sense. Like I said, he was always the militant-minded one, strong-minded. Not just strong-minded, more militant-minded than anything. Just we could laser focused on something. But anyway, a lot of my friends started like a lot of my older brothers, friends, cousins. It's what they did. It's what everyone did. Y'all gotta understand. Like I grew up in the burbs. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. In the suburbs, it's drugs. Where I grew up, crime, there wasn't crime. We got harassed by police because we were minorities. And that was it. It wasn't even like, you're the minorities committing. You know we're not committing. There is no fucking crime. There's drugs being sold and done. You know who's doing that. Is it us, the poor kids? You think we have all the access to the drugs? We did. We were the rich white kids. And I hate to say it, but that's what it was. And a lot of them became customers, but a lot of them tried to get into this shit too. It was like, you blaming us like we doing shit. We're not. It's these motherfuckers got the funds to do shit. We just saw that, oh, you're getting it from him? Well, fuck, I'm poor. I think maybe I saw some shit to you then. Let me go find somebody. I'm not the one bringing it in or starting the habit.
I ain't even doing nothing. That shit sell itself.
Word, like they were customers of somebody else first. They just like fucking with them. They thought it was cool.
They customers of the drug. The same way niggas go to any McDonald's they see. They not like, oh, I'm only going on 8th Street. Oh, you go to whatever McDonald's you see.
Like people thought it was cool to fuck with the bro. I'm nah, I fuck with the black dude. You know, I do a little blow. I'm cool. Like that's cool. I don't. But I gladly tell you something though. Nigga gotta get paid. I don't live across the tracks. I don't live across the highway. I even, you know what I'm saying? Like I live where the poor, or the working class people are, and I'm not even that. This is when I was a kid. You know what I mean? So it was like, yeah, any chance to get ahead, I can get ahead. I've gone through winter time as a child with no fucking heat, no hot water. Spent most of my childhood and even some middle school years without a working phone. Bill got too high.
Sound like it don't matter that you
Parents,
lived in the burbs. You had urban shit going on.
that's what's fucked up. I did. I'd like, and the worst part about it, I always say people was that being in the burbs, I knew my place. Like I learned that. I knew exactly who I was and where I was compared to everybody else, because it wasn't like everybody else was struggling. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, and even the people who struggled didn't know I had the same struggle I had. I was like, what the fuck? I used to be mad. Some of the stuff that goes on now that I see, even with like things with my house not being in order and shit like that, I get mad because I'm like, I had to deal with certain shit as a kid that I saw as an adult I wouldn't. And it's like even now when you feel like you don't have any control, you know, and when you have other people you have to rely and depend on, and it's like y'all don't have the same mindset. You don't look at shit the same way I do, and I gotta argue to get. So I didn't want this because this is shit I had to do as a child. My shit was, we didn't have shit. Shit was fucked up. You always making do, and it's just the way it was. It was fucked up. And I look back and I blame, not that it's their fault really entirely, but I kind of blame the adults in my life, my mother, my father, even my grandmother to some extent, who raised me, and I love her to death. I never really speak ill of her. And I just like the environment where I'm raising my child and my kids in, and it's like I know that some of the things I've given them, my anger and and my attitude and shit like that, they didn't, not towards them, but just things I've put out there towards other people, things they've seen they didn't necessarily need to see. And I've justified it like because I've seen worse or I've been through worse. And that's not really a justification for certain shit. You know what I'm saying? I look at like I was shown much worse and I'm fine. I'm not doing this, but that's not necessarily a justification. But I look back and I'm like, growing up in poverty was one thing I didn't have to do. Especially growing up where we grew up, it was opportunity there. It's just the adults in my life didn't take care of it like they should have. My grandfather and grandmother did what they were supposed to do. And even though my mom didn't grow up rich, she was taken care of. She grew up in a well-maintained, decent household. After I was like 5 or 6, I think about 5, that's when her drug habit started. By the time I was 6, full blown, pops, same shit. And that's one of the things I never understood. Like, why wait till you actually have the responsibility of children to decide I want to go off the deep end and get like. To me, that shit used to piss. As an adult, when I became an adult, it would piss me off. And it's one of the reasons why, as close as I am with my mom and my father, we still have somewhat of a fractured relationship. Love them, they love me, but they also know how I think and what I think of them. And it's not like I hate y'all, nothing like that. But I also, if you would have asked my parents, either one of them, like, hey, do you think he thinks you guys are good parents? They were like, no. We know he doesn't. We know he doesn't. Not that like they're not good parents now. I'm just saying that they know. Like I think in general, like no, you're not. You weren't, and you've done your best, I guess, to try to make up. There's only but so much you can do now. I'm parenting y'all still. You know what I'm saying? Not still, but in a sense. You know. But
No, that's a fact.
looking back, it's just that's the one thing I'm like I kind of blame them, like grown ass, and that's one thing I do think about poverty. About children grew up in poverty. I blame the adults, especially if you're able-bodied, you're capable. Like my mom was a fucking genius. She was the first senior class president of my high school. She legit is the reason why we have the nickname we have and the school colors. Her suggestion for the nickname was the one that won out. Like she put it to a vote. We're gonna suggest names for the nickname. Her suggestion is it. The school colors, same shit. Those are her favorite colors. And I'm like, look, it sounds fucking crazy. I'm like, look at the potential. That could have been a legacy if you really wanted to do something with that. But then you became an adult and just kind of flushed it down the toilet. You could have been somebody that this whole town kind of looked up to on a low type shit. All your friends loved you, all your peers loved you, looked up to you. So much potential. And I've wasted a lot of mine too. But the whole point I'm saying is, could have did anything, could have gone anywhere, and in the end, didn't utilize that potential. And then when you had kids, this is the shit they saw. And I try to break that cycle. I'm like, it ain't no one else's fault for me doing the things I do, especially as an adult. I'm capable and responsible for myself, so I'll never blame anybody for none of that shit. My shit is my own shit. My baggage, my luggage, whatever I'm carrying now, that's on me. I'm too grown to try to put any of that shit on anybody else. But I will say that it's roots and shit like that, just like anybody else. It started with other people, with our first influences. We don't necessarily know it. But that's kind of when I, as again, psychoanalyzing myself, looking like, oh, I'm fucked up. And I know part of it is like this. I'm like, you can't blame none of this. It's good to recognize it. Oh, shit, I didn't realize. Because then you can try to change and curb the shit. Hey, I can't keep doing this shit. Like, nah, I've been doing it because of it. Yeah, this ain't no reason to. Fuck that. I got to stop. Got to stop acting like that. I got to change. I can't be this. Nah. Can't stop. I got to stop letting this affect me in a way that has way too old for this kind of shit. So it's good to recognize it, which is what I'm doing, but I'm not blaming nobody for it. But I definitely start to see some of the roots in that.
Yes.
We hear you.
Yeah.
I understand.
And
that.
I
think when you get older, you start to hold yourself to some accountability because you can't blame. It's nobody else to blame. Anything that go wrong,
Hell
like
no.
you can't be 30 years old still blaming your parents for shit. At some point, if you can identify your parents as to blame for some shit, start fixing the shit you're blaming for.
Mm-hmm. And then you gotta start
Exactly.
blaming yourself. You can't. You did not. I'm too grown to be like you did it. Okay, I've realized what's wrong. Now let me, as an adult, try to rectify. If I can't, and I need you to rectify with them, hey man, we gotta fix this.
That's what I was gonna say too. Yeah,
And that's what I come at you.
you definitely need to almost identify what exactly what you can fix and what you cannot. I mean, and when I say it like that, it's like more so like, all right, you see what your parents did, or you see what your parents didn't do for you.
God,
it's not for you to keep. It's not for you to keep putting them under the bus and being like, yeah, like okay, example, like, oh, my dad didn't teach me Spanish or something. You can't keep blaming them for that.
Nah, you
Nigga,
can't.
you're like,
Fuck that. That nigga is supposed to teach you Spanish, bro. I don't give a fuck. I tell my girl,
no.
hey,
I mean,
man,
facts, but I mean,
that's your fault. My daughter don't know how to speak Spanish. You supposed to teach her that shit. If I knew how to speak another foreign language fluently, my kids would at 100%.
yeah,
I wouldn't talk to them
like, I
nothing else
ain't gonna
but
hold you.
that. I'd be like, they're gonna get English at school and everywhere else. At home, it's gonna be mira.
Yeah, if you're in a multicultural family, it's up to you to teach your kids you're part of the culture. It's up to you to do that.
My daughter identifies as black. Yeah, she knows she get it from her mom and her sister. But you ask her, "Hey, baby, what race is?" She be like black, and then her mom will be like, "Excuse me." She be like, "Oh yeah, and Puerto Rican."
Black and black.
But she be like black. Oh yeah, and I'm Puerto Rican. I'm like, yeah, you look straight Puerto Rican, baby, from the rooter to the tutor. But she ask her, "Oh, I'm black." Why? Because that's what she identified with. She played with her black cousins, and even her cousin who Puerto Rican. His mama dark as chocolate. My little sister. And he asked that nigga too. He said he be like, "I'm black and Puerto Rican," but he know it.
Black and
I go,
black.
yeah, I'm definitely black though. My mom, he be like, "My mom black as midnight." I'm like, that's what I used to call her.
Puerto Rican just black. Every time I hear somebody black say I'm Puerto Rican, I'm like, yeah, black is black.
You just black.
That's why I say I'm black or Rican. What are you talking about?
No, his
Black
father
or
like
Rican.
light. His father definitely got European, like a lot of European in him. His father's light, like my baby mom is.
That's what you got. You got black and European.
Mm-hmm. And some Taino.
If you got melanin in you, you can't scream at Puerto Rican. I got it. In Puerto Rico, they treat you the same way they treat you here.
Yeah. Puerto Ricans be racist. My girl said, I ain't never dated a black dude before. I said, y'all, they got them on the island, right? They over there. And then she tried to. I know we got Afrocentric and this and that, Afrocentric and
See
all
how
this
they
shit. You
even
the one
separate
telling
them? See
me.
how they separate them?
You the one telling me, yeah, you never been like with a black dude before, but then you talk about how Puerto Ricans love to claim that Afrocentrism shit and all that.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
like
nah,
that.
I
That's like
seen
that
it.
girl
Y'all
from Love and
niggas
Hip Hop.
racism too.
That's like that girl from Love and Hip Hop called I think her name is like La Negra, and
that-
apparently people used to
Mara
her.
La Negra, I love that girl.
Yeah, La Negra.
Ooh,
Yeah,
oh,
she was about
is-
that shit.
She
People
is
thought her afro was fake.
bad. It is fake. She said it. She has extensions. She has a real afro, but she does put extensions in it. In the afro. She said that. She admitted that.
Yeah,
But
but
Amara
it was
is
like
bad.
it was a bad look because the way that she was going about it. But either way,
I don't give a fuck. Amara Lene, what? She don't got. She's darker than dark. She
Oh
don't
my
got a
God,
fake
that
blackness. She
that
just.
is the
Oh,
perfect
you got a
kind of
fake
chocolate.
fro.
Shut up, boy. You sound
Yeah,
like a
no,
racist.
she
Get
still
out
got a
of
fro. I'm sure her shit still fro
man,
up.
That nigga.
Her mom dark and all. Yeah, Amara, and she's beautiful.
yeah, but
Boy.
I'm not. No, I'm not saying.
Amara
What do you mean? I
Lenegra,
saw
I ain't
racist?
going front.
Boy, talk about Hershey
Ooh,
chocolate.
she is
Oh
bad.
man,
Yeah, she's bad and everything, but she
Bad with an
like
accent. Little, oh.
Dance, what you doing?
yeah, she got
You ain't
that.
supposed to be. You doing
She is. I remember first time seeing her on Love and Hip Hop. I said, "Oh shit!"
it? I didn't mean for you to go for it. I was just.
Like, oh shit, she bad. Yeah, she got the little afro and shit. I like that. I liked it in that.
It was like that.
Like a latte.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. See, the thing is though, if you dark skin, you have to, and I'm not even to be cliche or be funny, but you definitely have to lotion up. You have to moisturize. You can't be ashy Larry. That's the one thing. I feel like when it like
You can write your
'cause the
name in her skin with cocoa butter.
some people that's alright. Some people might get a pass. People might get a pass, but sometimes I just hate it. It's like you be looking crunchy. Like, you look too ashy. You look crunchy. You can't do that. You gotta moisturize. Cause dark skin, I ain't going for like moisturized dark skin be looking butter soft to me. Like that shit be looking fucking. Like yeah, it looked right. Like
It's like you
I
just
don't
want
know how
to
to describe it either. But then when it be ashy, you be like, yeah, it should look crunchy. That's the way I be describing that ashy shit. That should look crunchy. You ain't supposed to be looking crunchy. You ain't supposed to be looking crunchy. That's the one aspect I gotta keep teaching my daughter. Cause again, her mom ain't used to lotioning up. I'm like, your mom be getting you ready for school and all that, and she gets you ready. She's used to. She don't understand. So come here, baby. And then she pulled out her arm. I said, yeah, that's the ash.
Changed her whole world.
Ash.
What if somebody brushes up against me and it just comes out?
I said, that's what happens. I said, Alana, you black. She said, I know. I said,
Active.
and I guess I neglected to inform you. It's my part in this. And you know you black, but there's some skin stuff. I put oil and grease. I'm not talking about your hair and your scalp and all that. You got to do that to your skin too, baby. You know, so you got to lotion up. So she gets it now. She get out the tub, like, all right, come here. Let me see them elbows. Ocean. I don't want to be ashy now. You don't want to be ashy, baby. That's not a good look.
What ashy is, monkey?
You stupid.
Yeah, nigga, I get ashy too. What the fuck you talking about?
You know what ash is?
My
monkey.
elbows get ashy as fuck, bro.
His mama black, nigga. He said, you know what ash is,
What
monkey?
you talking about, nigga? I get ashy too.
I'm fucking with
Okay. I'm sure you do. I get ashy.
Ashy's a bitch.
you. It's not a competition.
Nah, I'm just saying, I get ashy too, and that shit sucks. I be looking at my elbows, I be like, damn, why my elbows so ashy though? That shit ashy.
How many bows
Like
your
I
elbows
just be like,
elbow
elbows, nigga, I got elbow bows, nigga.
my elbow. That shit sounded mad hood radish. Why my elbow bows? I heard it, monkey. We heard it. We heard you and your
You heard
elbow.
it. You heard it
bow.
here on TKB. The elbow bows. You know what I'm
The
saying?
elbow bow. Niggas got them elbow bows.
nah, but
But
we
yeah,
gotta get out of here, y'all.
Get out of here.
do it. Oh shit.
Yeah, we gotta get out
Okay.
of here.
So that's it, y'all.
Yeah, for tonight. We
I'm
still
just
got tomorrow.
fucking.
We got some more stuff coming up tomorrow, y'all.
Have your man talk. Oh
We
shit! I didn't
definitely,
realize what time
but
it
right
was.
now, to be honest, we're about to get on some 5M. That y'all, we about to get on some 5. I don't know what y'all about to do. I'm about to get on them.
Yeah, I got these bottles to sell. I got like 300 bottles on me to sell. Gotta get this money so we can get this out.
I still got on
Get
the
this.
still got on the grapes too.
What happened?
I still got them grapes too. I
Yeah,
got the
Lee.
grapes.
See, one of y'all
I
come
got a
in,
couple.
man.
I got bottles.
It's
couple
one
of 'em.
key left. Once we get this mansion, it's one key left. Whoever wants it, come on in. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Right?
Yeah, I'm typing on it.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro, why you dancing, bro?
Just popped up instead of getting down. So, oh
For
shit!
real.
Okay.
Bro, you like halfway in the camera and shit. You do it.
Oh,
Are you getting sturdy,
I
bro?
started typing on the wrong keyboard.
Hey, bro, he getting sturdy right now, bro. He getting sturdy. He about to.
I don't know why you
Oh
say
shit.
Yeah, but y'all see yesterday the server was maxed out. It was like 150 fucking people in
See,
there.
they added 50 more people. It's go up to 200 now.
Uh-huh. It was at 128 the day before that too. I'm like, oh shit.
Growing server.
Shit is growing. But yeah, that's why we gotta get this money out.
All right.
Yeah, boy.
All right, it's my.
Time that people be in.
I don't know what that impressed. Oh,
WSBK.
all right, y'all. We'll holler.
Appreciate y'all.